Hello, hello, Tessin.
Oh, pretty good. Nice. Okay.
Okay.
Cool, cool. We've never casted before, have we?
I don't think we have.
Whoa. Well, welcome to the stream.
Hmm.
And you were insane nachos before, right? You were on Pot of Pride last season.
I was on Pot of Pride,
Are you on a team this season or not?
not this season.
Not this season. Okay, okay. Well, now that means you get a chance to watch people if you want. Whatever
Yes.
you like to do. Cool, cool, cool. Well, tonight we've
I'm
got
looking.
GOAT5 and Pandamonium, which is I'm very personally attached to.
I've been playing a bunch with the GOAT5 guys. It's been fun to follow them. Is the lobby up yet? I don't see it.
I don't see it. Wait, you've been playing a lot of whom?
Just pubs with some of the GOAT5 guys. Their
Oh,
carry,
nice.
especially.
Wait, see, the carry is. Oh God,
Juicy Panda.
is who? Who?
Juicy Panda.
Juicy Panda. That's it. Juicy Panda.
Mhm.
I do like their team. I cast with them last week, but of course Fred is my favorite. But I also love the rest of them,
Mhm.
even if I can't remember their names at the moment. Wait, I know Juicy Panda, and then Dewey Polar Bear, of course, and
Mhm.
Weeb. Who's the last person? Oh God.
I know this.
Something. I think it must be someone
I'm
new.
in a party with him, but I don't remember who it
It must be
is.
someone different because I don't. Let's see. It says, why am I getting reported? Who is that? What in the world?
It's their 5 player.
Doesn't sound familiar.
I was kicked from the party. Okay.
Well, it's okay. Okay. Do-do-do. Wait, GOAT5 versus Illegal Scrim. That can't be right. They just gotta rename it.
That must have been their old lobby. They scrimmed, I think on Monday,
Ah.
and I did cast for that one game.
Oh, you did? That's cool.
Yes.
Are you gonna cast like one or two every week, or a lot more, or what?
I'm hoping to cast when I have time. It's not going to get in the way of studying or work.
Well, that's nice. Yeah, I only really have capacity to do it like once or a couple times a week. Depends on what I'm up to. I missed out
Well-
last night, or wait, Tuesday, because Gentry was supposed to do it, but he told me the wrong time,
Oh.
and so by the time I got there, it was okay. Lobby, there's a lobby. By the time I got there, they already started the game. He didn't even let me know. I was quite bummed. It's okay.
That is a shame. Do we know the lobby password?
Yes, 515. There you are. Whoa, GOAT5 is all here. Marcy Simp. Oh, good name.
That's Weeb.
We've changed their name? What?
I think that is. I mean, just a nickname.
Wait. Wait, so what's, there's the two names. So which one is which? Because, like, now the spectator thing, you see both names now, which is even more
You do?
confusing. Yeah, like in the normal, like, one you have in the game, that one's one name, and then when you click on the tab that shows their backpack and stuff and everything too, that one
Yes.
shows their other name. I get so confused.
So that's when you go to the manage pro info in Teams. You can set your display name, which will always show in any kind of lobby or ticketed game. And you can also set your team and a sponsor if you feel like.
So, like, the one we're seeing now, like in the lobby, this is not that name?
That's just their Steam username.
Okay, okay. It gets very confusing when they don't match up at all. And I get very lost.
Yes.
But usually you can figure one of them out. And usually at least one of them's in some kind of readable language. Even
Yes,
if the other one is not.
The fix for that is to add them on Steam and then put a nickname for them, so that whenever they change their name, you still see. For instance, Rhino, he changes his Steam username like every single day. I
Well,
don't see that anymore.
that would require people actually wanting to be my friend on Steam. That would be a
That is the
prerequisite.
rub.
Yeah. But maybe some of them have, but not many of them. We'll see. That's a good idea though. So it's fun to see the inventive names people come up with. I have not seen Pandamonium yet, but I know it's Harp and Snow, which I love. Though I haven't seen Harb in a long time. I thought he was in like Divine League last season. Maybe he was
I don't know the specifics. He used to be Divine. I don't think he played last season though.
Okay.
Or if he did, he left a team. But again, my memory of League's history is awful.
It's been very up and down, so I was always so surprised because when I first came, he was in Contender with TBD, and then he was always like way too good, but then he started playing like more, and then he got better, and then I guess he like started playing badly. He seems to go up and down a lot. Very interesting character.
Their pause 5 is in my Dota guild, so I should know who this person is, but I don't have them added, so I haven't set a nickname for them.
Do you know everything? Do you know everyone in the Dota guild? In your Dota guild?
No.
I was like, I don't only know like a few people, probably.
But they've sometimes stacked up with me. I think it's Vinthalis is a player's name, but I cannot remember.
It's Snow! Yay!
There we go.
I'm gonna add Snow. This is gonna be a thing now. If I like someone, I'm gonna add a friend in Steam. Let's see what happens. Now I'm friends with like everyone on GOAT5 side. But I don't know why am I getting reported. I feel weird adding friends to them if I don't know them.
Right. There are maybe 2 or 3 people on my Steam friends list that I've added for the sole purpose of dodging when they're queuing because I don't want to play against them in pubs or with them. But it's very few.
How do you so if you're friends with them, you can like block them, like you can not be in the game with them when you queue up?
Oh, I just if I see that that they are queuing at the same time as me, I just wait until they find me.
Okay. Is there like a thing like if you have Dota Plus or something, you can queue and like not match with certain people, or is that like a different game mode?
The Dota Plus is for avoiding them, but they can still match against you. But you can't say if you're both queuing, they won't end up on your team, but they could still end up on the other team.
Okay. Well, then that's good then. But it's only like a Dota Plus thing. You don't get that if you're.
It is a Dota Plus thing.
At some point, I need to just do it because I know I've been playing this since it started and like I play it enough. I should, and it's good for casting too. You get like the access to like the stats and stuff, which is cool.
Yes, I think the win probability graph is unique to.
No, they added that finally for normal people.
Oh.
I was so happy. Well, okay, I hated some of the UI changes, but I like that they now show who has Roche and like who has the cheese, and they show some interesting stuff. Oh, well, here's the coin toss. People are ready to go. Wait, why are they XD4? Okay, there we go. They did not update their team name. That was cute. Oh, they have to redo it because they flipped it.
Lobby?
They flipped it before they.
They didn't add that ticket.
Oh, that too? Oh.
Wait, they added it. Maybe it's fine.
Wait, can you add it after you create the lobby, or you have to do it before? It says it's in the league. It says it's a league, right? It's in the ticket.
Yeah, it's whatever they're remaking. I guess it's better to err on the side of caution.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it was just because they didn't put their name right.
Probably a little bit of both.
I've never been in a ticket. I've never like played in a ticketed game before. The leagues I played in, they didn't have tickets, so I guess they weren't official. But I have no idea what it looks like from the inside.
I don't know how you get the ticket because I know you can give it out to specific people. And this for 82L, they give it out to captains of teams.
Oh, really? It's not just to everyone in the league?
No.
Whoa.
Because then you could abuse it. Someone could just make a lobby, add the ticket, and be like, "Oh, my team won a bunch of games."
What does the ticket give you? Does it like make it track the stats differently, or what's? And I know it gives you the cool icon and like it shows the flags and stuff.
So if you go on the watch tab at the top and search for tournaments and then amateur tournaments, you can see 82L, and all of those games that are there are ticketed. So this can be in-houses. It'll also help with tracking on stuff like Dota Buff. So if you really want to deep dive in the stats, you can do that.
I do like the esports profile thing. It is cool that it shows all that.
Yes.
But this is GOAT5 versus Pandas. And they're Pandemonium, right? Because of Pandemonium, right? From like the hero, like Han, you know, Pandemonium. That's why they're called Pandemonium. Or
I think so.
I would hope so.
I
I really
guess.
miss Pandemonium. They need to have someone like Panda. He was very
Mhm.
fun.
If they don't pick Brewmaster, I'm gonna cry.
Oh, they need to at some point. It would just make so much sense. Oh, there we go. Coin toss once again. We are back into drafting. Now I get to do my little intro. Wait, is it gonna connect? There we go. Hey everyone, welcome to the first game of the Amateur Dota 2 Contender League Season 33, week number... Oh god. Is it 2 or 3? Are we only in week...
It should be week 3.
Week 3. Week 3. Best of 2 between Pandamonium and GOAT5. It's gonna be awesome, because they're both really good, and I love them very much. And I'm joined by Insane Chaos from Pot of Pride last season. This is good. As a co-caster. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, so we got Panda side, we got Harb. If you remember Harb from like a while ago, from TBD. And we got Snow, who was Pot of Envy's mid hero for many years. Until now. And then GOAT5 has Fred, because we all love Fred. And Juicy Panda. And Weeb, who is the Marcy person. And Doobie Polar Bear. All these people that we know and love. So, gonna be great. I'm not sure where are they in the... It's only week 3, so standings don't really matter. But GOAT5, they won all their games. Oh, they've both won all their games. So, they're all tied for first. This could be pretty cool. They banned that Brewmaster, so we're not going to see Panda, which really rude for GOAT5 side. We want to see Panda. It's Pandemonium, but it's just not meant to be. Got a Dark Willow already. My favorite support. I play her a lot. Hoodwink, great. Wait, Hoodwink, all these new heroes. Hoodwink and Dawn on the same team.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
This draft is going by very fast. What do you think of first phase Dawnbreaker?
Definitely interesting. Like, I mean, Dawn's great hero overall, and very fun to watch, of course. I don't know. It's not bad. Like, I've seen it before. Picked early. They are. It's weird what they're showing at the moment, but I mean, it works. I'm okay with it. Definitely not going to be like mid or something weird. Why is it weird for them to do it as a second pick?
I'm not sure. Just I feel like out of all the newer heroes, Dawnbreaker seems to be the weakest, but she definitely has a strong niche.
We'll see if they do some
I'm
nice
more
combos
surprised
with
by
her.
this first phase PL that's a hero that I feel like can be countered very easily, and it looks like Pandemonium's bans are just taking out offlaners that can deal with PL, but there's still so many things I feel could ruin it.
Yeah, like Axe is still there. Okay, they've been tied, so that's good. So, but they must be ready to handle Axe, because you would ban Axe in this case, right? You need to ban Axe, I would think.
I think Axe isn't as good against PL anymore. He's good in lane, but later in the game, if Axe just calls PL, he's going to lose all of his mana.
Oh, that's a
So
good
the
point.
hero falls off really fast.
Even with the shard, I love the shard. Like, people don't really play it much anymore, I guess, because he can't be a carry anymore. But his shard is so much fun, right? Doesn't it like it lowers your damage every time it spins, and it like stacks?
Yes.
It's so cool.
It is really fun, and you can make the hero very tanky with it. But I'm hoping that GOAT5 they lean more into mid lane and safe lane picks that deal with PL, because I think there's plenty of them. I think Puck, for instance, completely destroys PL in game, and it's still in the pool. But I don't know if they want to pick it up this early.
There's plenty of AoE people. I guess it just depends on how they choose to go with it. Because like Lesh can do good to a certain extent, but then after a while she really falls off. Nice Liker's gone now. Like Nice Liker can be good with the silence. That's always a great. I think it's a good counter to that. But someone in lane though. So Dawnbreaker can sometimes be an offlaner, but oh, okay. Well, there we go. The one hero is left.
I think it's gonna be played as a support now.
That's a bit. That's okay. Because we don't see that as often. Support Dawn. Because usually want some farm on her, and then she can go for her shard or even go for Scepter. Scepter is really good in certain situations.
Yep.
That evasion. Oh, it's so good.
It's actually very hard for PL to do with. It's going to do AoE damage to all the illusions. It's going to... Because PL isn't very burst heavy. He wants to draw out fights, and having that long duration heal and 70% evasion. PL doesn't want to build True Strike. Its MKB does nothing to boost up his illusions or their damage.
Yeah, you gotta get
only
tankier.
get the True Strike.
Yeah.
fast picks from Pandamonium now.
There,
Pick
they
up
don't.
Mars
Oh god,
Shakira.
that's what they're going for. They're going for wombo combos, terrorize into arena into Macropire. This is gonna be ridiculous. But we've got the Dawnbreaker to help if you get arena'd. You just jump in there and then you can die as well. But for those couple seconds, you'll be helping him out, you know?
Yeah, I think this Axe is going to have a hard time jumping people. Because if he jumps someone, he can also get just terrorized, and they're effectively saved.
They do have a lot of counter initiation. That's true, and like a lot of stuff to keep him at bay. I'm hoping to see the cool combo of Dawnbreaker's going to fly in with her ult, but then it's going to be like immediate terrorize or ult into Ice Path because you know where she's going to land, of course. Or just ult into arena. It's just going to be really, really funny. Maybe.
Another thing I like about this Mars pick is it's pretty good against Hoodwink. Mars is one of the better heroes for catching heroes that like to play in trees. And if you just spear in the general vicinity of Hoodwink, you're going to catch her and find her.
That's a good point. And Hoodwink versus, let's see, I assume Sharpshooter, yeah, it would go through all the PL illusions and only hit the real one.
I believe so.
That's like, yeah, I mean, that's all. That's what makes sense.
It would feel really awful if it didn't.
It would be kind of messed up. But it won't kill the other ones. Yeah, it just hits that one. It has its pros and cons. Sure. Jug. What? I don't get this one.
I don't either.
Not good against PL, not good against Mars, not good against Dark Willow.
I think he can build it okay against PL if you get Mjolnir and your Shard. That way, when you spin, it does the magic damage as well as a proc on all enemies in the spin. Or maybe it's not all enemies.
Yeah, I thought it was only one. That's why I was like, it's not that good because it only hits one, I think, every 0.75 seconds or something.
But it actually is just a ton of, combined together with Mjolnir, it's a ton of magic damage. It'll shred the illusions. But true. I think they're more valuing that this is a hero that does not care for Willow, Mars, or Jakiro in any way whatsoever. I actually just played a game as Mars against Jug, and we made the lane okay. I think more because the Jug was inexperienced, but later on in the game, I couldn't do anything to him.
Huh. Yeah, they have nothing to interrupt it at this point. No way to stop a spin TP, and then spin through the arena. That is a good counter. Well, we'll see if Mars gets too big, then you might have to get like a Silver Edge on someone, because Omni Slash won't do squat.
Yep.
I don't know. Yeah, I love Juggernaut myself, but I had a really bad game lately where like we just dominated. I got to level 30. I was wrecking, but we lost in the end because I couldn't carry. I couldn't go all the way up against a Drow and a Dusa and a Scepter Dragon Knight. I was very confused. I thought
Jug
was maxed out.
Is an interesting carry because he doesn't. He relies on an ult that has a long cooldown, but it also doesn't just buff him up. You only can really use it on one person unless you have a way of clumping everyone together, like a Darkseer or Magnus, and they don't have that.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
Once he gets Ags and more items and catch, he can be very potent, but that's a lot of items to get. And this patch is very much favoring heroes that just get 2 items and run at you, like Tiny, like Sven.
Oh yes, Tiny. I haven't seen much Sven lately. I do miss that. And no Scepter Sven in quite a long time. Maybe like one time, and that was probably a TI that I saw it. But I have not seen it in real life.
I don't think the hero is very potent right now, but I think like the concept of the hero that farms up 2 items very fast. Luna kind of does the same thing. I think Monkey King can be played that way, where you go Echo Saber BKB.
Very true.
DP is... I like this pick. It's very, very good against Juggernaut, because your ult does damage through spin, and a lot of it. This hero likes to build Yules, which is great against Jug as well. Great against Axe too.
You definitely need a Yules in this situation. You gotta have a Yules.
I'm just worried that there's a lot of bursts with Hoodwink plus Axe that can drop this DP early in fights.
Well, they've got 5 heroes with gigantic team fight ults. They just seem to be building around this concept of a team fight, and they will do really well if they can catch everyone out. But yeah, there's definitely that problem as far as you go along, when you have to wait along in between, and then it's just if you miss one, you lose. It's gonna be tough. Void Spirit. That's good. That's good pick. Very evasive. Good at mid up against Death Prophet. Good at getting out of arena. Good with you need a scepter for sure up against PL. That'll be great. The AoE
Yes.
Resonant Pulse. That'll be fantastic.
It's a lot of AoE magic damage, and he's not going to be able to kill PL on his own, but bring him pretty darn low enough that the rest of their heroes can deal with him. Especially if X gets a call on the real PL, Voicebear should be able to churn out the rest of his HP, and Hoodwink should finish the job. There won't be any illusions left.
I think he needs duels too, probably. They both need duels, because there's a lot of... Both sides have a lot of catch things.
I think so. Yules on Void Spirit feels kind of iffy this game, just because you set yourself up to be stunned by both Jakiro, Willow, and Mars, even, if he's positioned right.
That's true.
I think I've seen a build that was happening at TI a lot, where they go just Kaya Sanj into Ags, where they're just all ending on damage and not so much catch. I think they have enough catch.
Definitely Scepter at some point. That'll be key.
So who are you favoring with the draft so far? Well, the draft is done, but...
With just the draft? Oh, God. I want to say Panda just because of their combo, but I feel like they're being... They went too heavy on it. They went too heavy on the team fights, and I'm worrying about how it's going to pan out. But I haven't seen them play, so maybe it'll be okay. Yeah. Oh, God. I'm gonna go for GOAT5 because their team is a bit more awkward, and I revel in that.
Yeah, I think their game is a lot harder to execute. But if this Jug gets items and is able to just delete heroes, he's gonna be able to ignore all of the heroes except PL, and they have other tools to do with PL. But Pandamonium's game is a lot more straightforward. You use your ults. Maybe Jug lives. But he cannot solo your team, so you just kill their buildings.
So early game on, we're gonna have let's see, Jug should be fine. Axe versus them. Axe could be. I don't know. I don't know who's gonna win early game. Need some skills. Well, they're setting up to just take each other's runes. Nothing dramatic at this moment. Harb is doing the Harb things, hanging around the tower, playing it very safe.
I'm going to try to reconnect to the game. It's only showing one team's Fog of War.
Oh, did you do a review thing? That's what happens to me. If I ever do the Overwatch, then it messes everything up. I have to reconnect.
I didn't do a Overwatch.
Huh. I hope it reconnects fine. But the bounty runes have been collected. Nothing too dramatic. And there's a pause. A very nice pause.
If there's a pause, I'm definitely gonna close the game and reconnect.
There you go. Sound problems. Rulebook. Rulebooks are being called. 2 remaining. 1 pause has been used.
I started my little hourglass with the sand. It's ticking down now.
What's the hourglass? What is that from?
Oh, it's it's one of those things for keeping track of time, where when the sand goes down.
Oh, I thought you meant like
you flip it over.
When you reopened, it was doing that. I didn't. My bad.
Okay.
4 remaining. Oh wait, they changed the rulebook. You get 5 pauses now instead of 3.
That's crazy.
Whoa. Rulebook. You pause again. I swear to God, I will GG out of this game. This is great. Oh, Indeed's here.
I'm being mentioned.
Indeed. I forgot about Indeed. Sorry, cool. Indeed. From Pot of Wrath.
Yes. Very cool player.
I like Indeed. Yeah.
I don't want to all chat. I want to respond to him, but I'll talk to him later. He mentioned that a friend of his was looking for a job, so I recommended he join my company, and I talked to him for a bit. We had an interview.
Whoa. Did he get it?
I'm no longer with that company, and I realized that was a mistake, and I should not have recommended him to it. But it looks like he found a different job, so that's good.
That's good. That's good. I'm glad that worked out. I wish you could chat in here, but you can't chat to even to each other. We can't chat. Why do they do that?
Mm-hmm.
So it's so lame.
Like a team chat for casters.
Yeah, at least that, or have spectators be able to see it. I'd be okay with that. Like that would make sense to me. Whatever things are happening, they just block each other's camps. That was funny. They're like, no one's gonna pull. We're gonna block each other's pulls, and then we're not gonna attack each other. We're gonna be very nice to each other. Great job, Dubu and Mr. Fichet. Oh, Fichet, I like it. So roll call going around. Up atop, Juicy Panda on the Juggernaut with lots of cool skins. There's supported by Dubu Polar Bear with the level 1 Starbreaker, getting Bramble Maze to death 2 in a row. Oof, that was not fun. Up against Indeed on this Pause 3 Mars, supported by Mr. Fichet with a Dark Willow. Over at bottom, it looks like Riley Ann took a big chunk of damage to the face from the axe spins on that Jakiro, supporting our Harb, who is going to just farm to death on this PL, as Harb always does. We'll see how it goes. Up, Riley Ann gets hit a bit more. Battle Hunger is too much damage. Should be okay. They're up against Fred 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on this axe with all the cool stuff. And it's a naked axe, so I will get to complain about this at some point. The axe without the axe.
Punching people to death.
Yep, it just makes so much sense. It makes way more sense than having an axe. Supported by Davi Ruz on the Hoodwink. Should expect some very fun things out of there. Ooh, Fred is just merciless. Battle hungers to no end. Oh, at top, Juggernaut gets so low, but spins out of the way. Juicy Panda. Dubu gets some good damage onto Mr. Fichet.
I think this Dawnbreaker 5, it's kind of awkward to play, but the hero spells are just so good in lane. And it's really nice against Dark Willow, too, because you can stun her through Shadow Realm.
AoE all the way. That was so mean. Spear and Shadow Realm. Oh, poor Juicy Panda. Hoodwink dropping low at bottom. Ooh, dual breath coming out. Davirus is probably going to die. Chronic lost it onto Riley Ann, but it's not quite enough. Down goes first blood drawn onto Davirus, and they gave it to Harb. Easy.
All chats
easy.
Okay.
So is that better or worse than tipping? Than like the BM tips?
It's definitely worse.
Or is tipping even there after the latest thing? I forget whenever they... Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. I never know why it's there sometimes. Whatever.
So the thing is, I don't think you can mute tips.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Through.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, so you could mute Harb if you don't want to put up with stuff like that. Just, I don't know. I do like it when people all chat early on though, because that means that whenever they die next, they're gonna get tipped and all chatted and voice line spammed, and it is wonderful. Because
they open it up. They're the ones who said it was okay. That means it all goes.
True.
I like it.
But this mid lane is pretty stale. Both heroes are sitting on the same last hits and denies for the most part.
Ooh, 2020.
And looks about even in XP as well.
Both of them got the bottles. Snow's up there at the top rune just in time to pick up the next water rune. Whilst Weeb goes and gets the other water rune.
It looks like Snow just has a slight XP advantage once this wave dies. Nope, it's dead even.
It's so cool. Snow is still mid. I like it. Spirit Siphon to Weeb, but it's not really doing much. Just for fun, Aether Army drags her back in. Takes one hit to the face from the tower. They're just playing with each other, just having a lot of fun. Grip Swarm, pretty good. No one's level 6 though. Nothing dramatic happening.
Yeah.
Over at bottom. Doppelganger out of there. Up at top, things happening too? Nope. Nope. Okay.
So it looks like Fred is in a good state to take over the game, though. He's going to have a very fast Vanguard, opting to get that for 4 boots, because there's no way that this Jakiro or PL are going to pressure him out of lane.
Definitely makes the most sense, yeah.
Once he has the Vanguard, he can play aggressive, and there's not really anyone on the side of the Radiant that can kill him. Maybe Death Prophet, but she isn't maxing Spirit Siphon.
Nice taunt onto
Harb.
Fall with the Bushwhack, pretty good. Lots of damage, but has Doppelganger. Dual Breath coming out.
This is the combo of Axe Hoodwink. It's just a ton of disable and damage. It kind of feels like the Hoodwink is the core, because once she has that Sharpshooter, she's going to do so much damage.
Oh,
but
yeah.
She doesn't need items or XP to do so.
It's like a guaranteed kill. You got Sharpshooter and Coaling Blade. Someone's going to die. Whoever gets Han is going to die.
I like this play mid lane where they rotate the Dark Willow just to
Exorcism it up.
Make Weeb's life harder and make sure that this Exo gets fully used.
Oh, but going on to Dark Willow, Aether doesn't quite connect. Second one
misses the Remnant.
Oh, almost one hit away onto Mr. Fichet. Not quite there. Spirit Siphon coming out onto Weeb. Weeb is dropping pretty low, but Snow gets caught out by the Special Hammer.
There's 3 supports here. They missed the Starbreaker.
3 heroes there. The Hoodwink's here. If we can... Exorcism is ended.
No more Spirit Siphon.
Why is Snow still pursuing?
No Exo.
Bushwhack.
The tower took a bit of damage, but I
That's
think
true.
GOAT5 are pretty happy with that because this Jug is gonna be fine just solo laning against bars.
Oh, they take down
frickin'
Fred at
dropped.
bottom solo. Oh, and just
And he's tipping.
Harv, so
Okay.
rude. All chatting and tipping. Just gonna see what it's a level 25, level 29 PL. Wow, 29. He's almost there.
Filthy hero spammers, I swear to God.
Oh, that's one of his favorites. I remember it very, very well.
Is he known for any other hero?
AM, he did a lot of AM back then.
That's also toxic.
I can't remember what else. I know a lot of PL and AM.
Didn't he? I think Troll was something you mentioned earlier, but not lately because the hero feels pretty poor in the meta.
Yeah, I remember there was like a slight uptick after his shard, and people were like, "Oh, this is cool. You can like dispel everyone, and like it's kind of nifty." But then it stopped again.
I'm a Troll aficionado, but I prefer taking it mid. I don't have a wonderful win rate with it, but it is quite fun.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's one of my best heroes or anything, but he's still fun. Weeb's got an Invis Room bottled. He's very low, so he's got to be a bit careful. Maybe he can rotate at some point.
I like the aggression that we saw earlier from Weeb onto the Dark Willow. I'm hoping that we keep seeing him make rotations and bursting down these squishier heroes like the Jakiro and the Dark Willow. And I think he can be very aggressive early on against Harb as well, because I don't know what build he's going to go, if he's going to go for a Yasha, be more farm-oriented, or a Diffusal fight early. But he's not going to have a whole lot of HP. And we see him Invis running bottom.
Smoking. He
He's
smoked,
under
but
a
he smoked.
Senshi.
He already used the Invis Rune, so now it's smoked. Harb knows what's happening, is just backing off because
He's
he
gonna
got
run
himself.
into
Oh, smoke
Jakiro,
breaks.
and he's going on him.
Riley
He
and
misses
A-Tournament doesn't
another-
connect once again. Oh, so
More
it's not
tips.
just Harb. Not just Harb.
Yeah.
Such simple minds.
I really hope GOAT5, they recognize his toxicity, and the moment they get a kill, they mass tip whoever.
They do have to get a
died.
kill. Fred's taking some damage, but he's way too tanky. Harb's trying to find a courier. Gotta be a little careful. Battle hungry. Oh, he does get the courier.
Dying all over the map.
Oh, and the taunt
Fred
misses from
misses
Fred.
just-
Oh, Bushwhack does connect though. Why is Fred backing off? Trying to save Harb. Harb is being very good. Oh, over at top, indeed goes down. First kill. Spinning onto Mr. Fichet, but not quite enough.
They committed Omni for that. What's interesting is Jug did that without having phase boots. He opted to go for a Ring of Health first, but he's going to finish up his phase boots now.
And he's going for Battle Fury. I haven't seen that in a while.
I was just talking to Juicy Panda that Battle Fury is a trash item, and he shouldn't get it.
I miss
you may
it.
have noticed if you see his sponsor on Juicy Panda right now.
Lol. Insane chaos. Oh, this is in honor of you. In honor of you. Juicy Panda has to be careful though. Level 26 on Indeed, but you can't do anything.
He doesn't have ult, he has to be careful.
Doesn't quite
If that
connect.
connected, I think he dies.
How did it was so close? The tree was right behind it, but the spear was a little too short.
Oh, and another Exo is committed mid, and Snowstorm does take the mid tower. Being
for
pretty
Weeb.
aggressive on Weeb.
Good stuff. Good
He
stuff.
used a regen rune too. He TP's bottom. He
TP's
wants to see if
bottom.
he can use the rest of this Exo.
But Riley Ann is
he
so
cancels it.
low. They can't do anything.
We've canceled the TP.
Very nice.
There isn't any more aggression coming down bottom. And it looks like Harp is going to go for the Diffusal Blade instead of the Yasha. So he should be able to play early.
I feel like it makes sense to go that route.
Yeah.
Now Harp's just farming the jungle. Javi Rose is like, okay, I will be here with you. We shall get XP together. But Fred has the finished Vanguard, which is very good. Harp,
Yes.
doppelgang, okay. He knows.
The thing is, just trying to force out a taunt.
Makes
It
sense.
didn't come
makes
out
sense.
though.
But Fred doesn't have to worry about it until Diffusal gets up, which is still a bit of a ways away.
And right now, the Radiant are dominating the net worth. Harp is right up there at the lead. Snowstorm not far behind.
It's still pretty close.
Weeb is 1k down from Death
Oh,
Prophet,
Aethermia
but-
finally connects on Riley Ann with a pushback to follow. There's dual breath when Astral step forward, and they do take out Riley Ann. Weeb with finally a successful rotation. Rest easy, child. Rest easy. Where's the BM tips? They're too good for that. They're not gonna fall to their level.
They're saving it for Harp, I'm pretty sure.
That's a good point. That's a good point. And Harb's gonna do all he can to make sure it doesn't happen. He's gonna stay away and play super. Well, I mean, it is.
He doesn't have as much farm as I would expect because of that one death, but he's still gonna be able to farm up with Blink Dagger really quickly and be able to start applying pressure on the map together with Hoodwink. So I'd like to see them as soon as like a tome arrives for Hoodwink. Oh no, it goes to Dubu Polar Bear instead.
Yeah, Dubu's definitely far behind, but I mean it makes sense. A 5.
They definitely need the Dawnbreaker ult to deal with these big team fight spells on the side of.
Definitely.
Good.
They're going. Oh, Arena gets dropped down. Catches that 2. Nice spear. Catches out Fred. Terrorize coming out. It does connect. Oh, 2 huge ones. Spirit Siphon to follow. Cruz Crown. Oh god. Daviruz gets out of there, but oh, that's the team fight right there. Even wait, Harp was there. Why was Harp there? Harp shouldn't have been there. Should be farming. It's okay.
I think he's gonna go back to farming. Is a very. I don't know who made the decision to try to defend the tower. Maybe they just thought no exo, let's do it. But they still have Arena and
Yeah.
Jakiro Dark Willow to deal with.
Even if it was only 3 heroes, it still would have been a really tough fight. And they saw the Mars and they knew the Dark Willow, so like they had enough vision. Whatever.
I don't think GOAT5 want to fight until this axe has Blink Dagger.
Which is quite a ways away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a huge setback.
Oh, Dawn, Fletchel Hammer onto Riley Ann. Not quite close. Oh, there we go. Actual step forward. Star Hammer and Sharpshooter catches Riley Ann out. Tips going out to Riley. Oh yeah, because Riley Ann BM tip too, so they deserve that. I like their system. Save it for who deserves it.
Devirus, is that the name for the Hoodwink?
I was just saying Daviruz, but I have no idea. Yours sounds way cooler. Indeed gets called out with Battle Hunger. Is it going to be enough? There's the God's Rebuke, but gets called back with the Taunt.
He doesn't have much mana. He does
no
have
mana
a
for a
mango.
Bushwhack.
Spears on cooldown. If he could kill one of those creeps, he'd get the debuff taken
there we
off.
go. He got it.
All right.
And Daviruz didn't have any mana for a Bushwhack, or else that would have definitely been a kill.
Snowstorm is moving towards bottom. He does have Exo to play with. Oh, his courier gets killed.
Again? Why was it even over there? That was silly.
I think it went from the Radiant Secret Shop all the way through the mid lane towards Snowstorm. So
oh, you can't.
For a bit.
Why can't we draw on the map? Do you know how to draw on the map? Because they stopped that, right? You can't draw on the mini map.
Yeah, they stopped it.
Why did they do that? It's so annoying. Oh.
There might still be a way to.
I tried really hard, but I couldn't figure it out, and so whoever I casted with last time couldn't figure it out either. Maybe it's some setting, whatever. Weeb has DD. Looking for someone. Can we catch out Snow?
Oh,
They're both going for
catching
Yules.
out the Hoodwink. Got the Fusel Blade, but it did not juke the Bushwhack with Doppelganger.
Oof.
I think he could have committed for the kill because Doppelganger breaks trees, but he just decided not to. Doesn't know where Axe is.
Harp should have just used the Coing Blade, cut the tree. Too good. Oh, Davirus has to be super careful. Davirus. That sounds really cool. Davirus sounds awesome. Oh, is that what it is? That would be too cool. Davirus.
Oh, a smoke up from Radiant.
4
Indeed
heroes.
is leading the way. He's got an armlet, which
Oh,
is
catch
a
out
cool
Fred.
new item that people have been building on Mars, but he's not going to have as much catch, but the rest of his team has that catch for him.
It does
They're
seem
not
very
gonna
weird.
find any big heroes, but they might catch out this Hoodwink.
They got the vision now. With that, do they have initiation? They don't.
Smoke on the tower.
Just go through the
Spear
trees.
doesn't land.
Scary.
They pop Exo for the tier 2.
Glyph's already used, so now they should be able to take it out with the next wave. Where to go? There it is. Should be able to do it.
Panda's going for the tier 1 mid, but he alone isn't going to be able to take this tower before the tier 2 drops.
He spins. He's trying to push. Here's Weave as well. They want to get some trade out of this, but this tier 2 tower. Oh, the Sharpshooter catches out onto Snow. Snow has to back off even with Exorcism, but still enough damage with Harp, and Arena still there. They're playing as a team. This is the smart plays.
They're leveraging their huge team fight strength. They're taking back to defend this tier 1. There's no reason to give it up.
Oh, Fire pings out. They're taking the outpost. Bird Fear. Battle Hunger, but the Spirit connects onto him. Indy was too smart for that.
Indeed is a ways from his blink, and that might be a cause for concern, but the rest of his team is strong enough that he can afford to do this greedy build of Armlet first before blink.
Yeah, they've got enough counter initiation and enough just like huge stuff where they're just them being around, they can together push. I think it'll become a problem once they've taken all the towers. Then they're gonna kind of have to. Then it's like, what do they do next?
And it looks like GC Panda, he has enough gold to finish Battle Fury. Yep, he bought it. It's arriving now.
There
And
we go.
Fred is about to finish up this Blink Dagger once he gets this farm from the top lane.
There we go. And we got the 6 on Dawnbreaker, so that's good. Do boot. And we already saw Sharpshooter. That was great. Oh yeah, see if you click you click like the shield and the sword, you see different names than the other names. It's so silly. Unless they fixed it.
Oh, they smoke up. They know they have what they need. The
You hear
Blink
smoke?
Dagger is just arriving for Axe.
Oh, but smoke
We'll
gets
see who they
dropped.
go on.
They went the wrong direction. Oh god. But
Oh, they might still commit onto. Indeed doesn't
forward,
have speed,
a
but
Thermic
they catch
connects.
him.
There's the Bushwhack with it. Akpar gets dropped down. There's the Blink Call. Sharpshooter to follow, and down goes Indeed. Good reaction time from Jakiro.
Now, the Macropyre, I think they should have saved it and used it on this wave of creeps coming mid, so they can hold the tower a bit longer. But it doesn't look like GOAT5 are going to push tower quite yet.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
They
They're
give
all
it
hanging
to
around.
Panda instead of Weeb.
They
They're
want
hunting
Omni
for more
Slash.
kills.
It's only level 1. Omni. Oh, Snow has the Euls though. Snow has to know, right? There's the scan, but oh, Snow was not quite there.
That was the scan for the Dire.
Yeah, they were looking
So they
for
were
Snow.
looking for more kills.
Oh no, Snow! What happened?
Heals on Snowstorm.
8th Remnant, Dawnbreaker ult, Omni Slash, and whoa. Crit comes at. He was dead no matter what. He was dead.
Easy indeed. They she could have used Yules there, but it would only buy her 2 seconds.
Yeah, that wasn't. I mean, I guess you could do it. I don't know. Hey, how do you decide when it's worth it? Just like you're dying no matter what. They're not going to waste any other spells or big cooldowns. Is it worth your time to like live a couple seconds longer, or is it worth it for you to come back to life for a couple seconds? Oh, another Yules with the Wraith Remnant with the Dissimulate to follow, but Bramble Maze is there. Ice Path as well.
Riley and Mike go down. Oh,
Oh, Arena, nicely played. Sharpshooter's out there, but oh god, they are trapped and they get wrecked. Celestial Hammer for the little slow, but not enough Mr. Fichet on a killing spree. On Dark Willow. Oh,
I don't think Fred has enough damage to drop this Mars on his own. No.
yeah. Not gonna get many spins like up against just the Mars.
We see Axe, he's going for BKB now. I think that's the right play. You need to get it against PL, or you lose all of your mana when you start the fight. Snifstorm drops Exo for the Roche, so this is going to go down very, very quickly.
Wow, they want this.
I wonder if they're going to give this to Harb or Snowstorm.
I would assume Harb, knowing Harb, but you never know.
I would think he would just spend more time farming, let DP go in and hit towers, but...
Oh,
they
Harb
give
gets
to
it.
him.
Immediate 5 hero smoke, but Indeed is so low. Indeed can't go in. He's got like no HP. Spirit Siphon on Dubu with the silence, but Bramble Maze is connects. Spear connects.
Celestial Hammer, he's dead.
Pushback, nice pushback onto 3 heroes, but wow. Yeah, the rest of Exorcism, so much damage so quickly. Net worth is still pretty close though, somehow. It feels like they're doing the right stuff on the side of Pandamonium. And they're winning fights.
I think part of it is that there's a Battle Fury on this jug, so the net worth is kind of even though they have not been able to take as much of the map. But it's also like that net worth on GC Panda is just a Battle Fury. It doesn't actually let him fight.
Yeah, just
and
farm.
I don't know what item he can get now that will let him actually fight them. Manta is not going to keep him alive in fights.
It's better than nothing. At least like it at least allows to dispel the silence and then spin and get out of there. And I don't think they can kill him fast enough before spin TP. He's being very safe. GC Panda is spin TP. Shut the tower. We're looking for someone. Rally ends here. Special Hammer goes up. They know that there's a ward there. They want to catch someone out. Nice job stopping Fred from blinking.
Sharpshooter's coming out.
There's the root. Oh, it does connect onto
Mars.
Indeed. Ooh, lots of damage. Terrorize connects onto the whatever. Fred's getting caught up. Dawnbreaker coming out with the heals. Nice work. Drives away Snow. There's no exorcism.
Omni
Slash
Slash comes out, but it's on a Yule's.
Starbreaker connects onto Riley Ann. The Simulate doesn't actually finish off, decides not to actually go forward. They do finish off Mr. Fichet, finish off the killing spree. Everyone else is backed off. What?
I think
Tips
5
on
are
the
happy
Fred.
with that. They reclaimed the map a bit.
It could have been a lot worse for Pandamonium. Like, Riley Ann didn't die, even though the Dissimulate would have killed her.
Mm-hmm.
Them. And the Exorcism wasn't up. That would have made a big difference.
I
That
do
was
see
good.
that Harb is looking to pick up his Ag Shard right now.
Yes.
Oh, nope. He decided not to and is going for Scotty instead.
What? Okay. I always thought it was kind of lame anyway, but people liked it a lot. So I'm guessing it was actually very, very valuable. I thought it was just more annoying.
I'm still very surprised that Panda opted to not go Mjolnir. I feel like that item is way too good against PL because it's going to proc all the time, and it just does AoE magic damage. I think the idea of Battle Fury to deal with illusions just doesn't ever work out in practice.
Over at mid, they're going in. There's the call, but not quite in time. A little bit too early. Doesn't connect onto Harb. Now they're running away. There's a first prime coming out.
Fred's going to get stunned up.
Ether Remnant
But I'm not
gets
gonna let
canceled out by Illusion. Fred's
And-
gonna have
and
no mana, but it's okay. It's okay.
This is the issue with the Axe PL matchup. They drop
Exism
XO.
committed. They won it. Objectives.
Indeed still doesn't have Blink, so it's going to be hard for him to really place an arena, but it doesn't matter. His tower's dead.
Yeah, they got plenty of stuff. Nobody's gonna come up here.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. The storm
Now, I see that Weeb. He's pretty behind on net worth. He's the poorest score in the game, just slightly behind Indeed. But he has boots of travel, so I'd like to see him just push out these lanes to buy more time for GOAT5 and this Jug to come online. But he looked that entire time by the tier 2, he was farming by his team.
He's got to do something with that because it's delaying his scepter by quite a long ways. Hopefully, he's gonna be able to make good use of it.
This build does not let him do damage, and he needs to be the person dealing with PL. And now they just can't.
blew it.
So what he needs to be doing with this build he's committed to is to split the map, but that's not what he's been doing.
We got a shard coming out on someone.
A good
Mars with the
Indeed
spear.
puts a
Oh,
stun out
pushes
on
Fred to the
Fred's
low
caught
ground.
out.
Silence to follow. Oh, poor Fred just gets wrecked. Bushwhack doesn't connect
Bushwhack
because
is
of
dodged.
doppelganger. That was a good catch. And I guess like the spear went through and hit the tree on the low ground. Is that what happened? That was weird.
Yeah, so they had vision of each other. Fred got the battle hunger off first, but Indeed was able to blink up to the high ground and spear him back down.
But like, was there like a tree down here and not like up here? And so like it just went straight forward and like
Yeah.
carried Fred to the low ground. I always get
It looks
confused like what's
like
considered a
we're gonna
cliff
get
versus
two
a
tier
tree.
ones.
Are they TP to defend? Mr. Fishace here looking for something onto Weeb. Weeb's okay though.
Indeed does have the blink dagger now, so he can bring a lot. He can start the fights off much more better, and that will enable high ground pushes. Aegis finally expires for Harb, but I think they got all of the exterior objectives, so they're content to
towers.
just dominate the map.
Yeah. Still only 2k net worth. Somehow
Mhm.
Panda's just able to make up a little difference.
Okay, so Panda is going back for that Maelstrom. And then
And
picking
a-
up
and
Shard.
Shard.
So I was
Okay.
talking about earlier, the Maelstrom together with the Shard, you can actually do tons of damage and spin now, and it is very good for dealing with PL.
It seems so weird to me because it's only one hero every second. So it's one random hero. Like I mean, it's definitely something. It's definitely something. And I guess that attack also gets the Battle Fury AoE. So Maelstrom and Cleave.
And you gain 100 movement speed during the Blade Fury, so it's great for sticking on to either DP or Mars, or even Willow. I don't think she gets the attacks on her from the Shard, but you can still just weave in and out of fights with the Shard.
5 hero smoke. They got 2 Yules. 1 Yule's on Mr. Fichet.
There aren't any heroes in the Dire jungle right now. They should have seen Debu Polar Bear, and he's gonna TP out.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So we got the shard on Harp now. That's the only shard in the game thus far.
Oh, he did pick it up early. Okay.
He changed his mind, I think. He didn't have it. He wanted to surprise us. He didn't queue it up.
He
He
didn't
just
feel like
spotted.
getting the one from Roche. We'll let one of his other teammates get that.
Oh yeah,
I think Death Prophet and Mars' shard are quite nice.
I like the fear. Yeah, I think the Mars one will probably be the one they get, but I do like the fear one.
The fear one, you can just force BKBs with it, or in the case of Jug, you can force spin and then set up to deal with Jug after his spin.
That's true. That's true. Mr. Fichet putting some nice deep wards, but right next to another ward. They could kill it. They could kill
it's
it.
Weird. Panda and Weeb are just playing close to each other the entire time when I feel like they should be playing other parts of the map.
Weave's about 2k from that, or 1k from the scepter. Okay.
The
And
Scepter's going to be
anything different?
very, very good for dealing with these supports. They have, there's a Willow. The Willow has Yules, but she's not going to be able to cast spells during the Yules, obviously, and she'll set herself up to be stunned by the Aether Remnant.
They get a lot of Yules though, and a lot of counter stuff. So it seems like a good thing to get to ward off the Omni Slash and various and sundry things.
Looks like Weeb is going to cut the wave mid.
Good choice.
Just make sure there's no more pressure in the mid lane.
Oh god.
Snowstorm checks Roche, but it's not up yet. It's too early for it to have spawned anyways.
Harb TP's in. You gotta tip Harb for TPing in even though Weeb was already gone. It's okay. Roche up in. Roche could have been up if it was a super quick Roche. Sometimes you get lucky. But that was like a 2-minute Roche or minute and a half Roche. Something. So many wards. How do they know? They're putting the wards like right next to the other. They're too smart. The sentries are always so close to the existing sentries. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, GOAT5 do not have any really great vision on the map now. There's only the one by the outpost. And they have no idea where these heroes on the side of the Radiant are. But I'm still surprised that it's only a 1k lead for Radiant.
Seriously, how in the world is it so close? But they don't have any of the map at all. Like GOAT5 has. It seems like they don't have anywhere to go. But they. You see, Panda is like all the way up there.
It looks like Weeb is going to make his escape. There aren't any heroes nearby to catch him. Snowstorm, however, has a BKB, and it looks to be going Shiva's next. The item is going to be very, very crippling for GOAT5 because it's going to reduce the healing from the Dawnbreaker, and it's going to let you catch this hoodwink in the trees when it provides vision.
Get that vision. Oh, someone's got invis. Someone's probably gonna die. Hoodwink and Dawnbreaker are just hanging out.
They're
Dubu
playing
and
very safe.
the virus. Oh, but Harb shows himself. So now they know. Now they know. It's okay.
Harb is closing in on this Scotty too, which is going to do that. It's very good against Jug because you can slow him during spin.
Yes.
And it'll reduce the healing from Dawnbreaker.
And good against Fred too.
One thing I want to point out is Dubu Polar Bear has quite a bit of farm. And that's one of the nice things about Dawnbreaker is that her spells,
Scepter.
they don't cost too much mana. Yeah, this Scepter is going to be very, very good at keeping...
With Holy Locket too.
Yes. I don't think PL out-damages anyone in the Solar Guardian, even without the evasion. So it's going to make it very hard for Harp to actually put out damage.
It's gonna be like, let's see, so at level 1, it's gonna be level 2, 90 heal per pulse, 60% evasion, 6 seconds total duration. That's a lot. With Holy Locket bonus, which is amplifies 30%. So that's a lot of healing. Like 120 healing at level 2. Cool.
So Jack is holding on to buyback, but he could buy out this Maelstrom now if he wanted.
Very true. Well, not quite. Almost. I forget. Neutral items, tier 3s are up, but not all of them exist yet. Farm up the ones. Farm up your tier 3s. Got a quickening charm. Someone should probably get that.
There is a Psychic Headband, which I think is a... It's pretty nice on Jakiro.
Yeah, that cast range is very important. And pushing Axe
Good
away
on
would be
Willow,
very
too.
helpful too.
You can actually... I think it's good on Indeed as well, if you wanted.
The virus so
Definitely
good,
better than
cutting the wave.
Trapeze.
The virus so good. Oh, Veil with the bushwhack. Oh, it doesn't actually
Not
finish
dead
the kill.
yet. Hope he finishes it off.
Seriously.
They do have a wave coming top, and they don't have great wave clear at range, so they're going to start hitting this tier 3 tower. Weep TP's back.
They just have Celestial Hammer, I guess. And I guess Acorn Shot to a certain... Oh, they commit Exorcism. There's a taunt. Nice blink call onto Harb. But the Spear, they gave it to the Shard to Indeed. It hits both of them.
He's going to drop one.
Dawnbreaker ult though, so much heal, and they finish off Harb's first life. There we go, root onto Dawnbreaker.
He doesn't get clipped by Terrorize.
Dubu gets hit by the ice, but the Sharpshooter comes out, finishes off Indeed. Dubu goes down and buys back at once. Spins coming out from UC Panda. Fred's getting dropped like crazy, goes down, but Harb is so low. Oh, but gets pulled by the Aether. Can they finish it off with the actual step to follow? And Harb is just so low, but Doppelganger gets out of there. Blink forward by Fred, but it's not quite. He TP's in after the buyback, and he didn't actually catch up. He's trying to get forward so much with the S33 coming out in the silence as well.
Mr. Fish is the MVP of this fight. He blinked in, saw that the Jug was low health, and just manned up and slaughtered him. There was no spin on Jug, and he could not Omni Slash anyone.
He didn't get to get anything off.
Yeah. That being said, they kept their racks. They weren't able to get a kill on Harb. He went dangerously low.
So close.
But I think they're still happy with how that fight turned out. Because even with an Aegis, you could see how much damage they can dump into this PL.
He was they catch it onto Valiant.
He's going to get this kill.
Blink Culling Blade, there we go. How many Yuleses do they have? There's 3 Yuleses now. Jakiro and Dark Willow and Snow.
It's a really great item against Axe, but Axe has BKB now. He did use it in that fight.
Yes.
But I don't think he didn't use it for his first jump in on the DP.
Yeah, he got caught out and like perma-stunned by the ice path and stuff. There wasn't a Terrorize used. Oh wait, was the arena used? I totally missed it.
I don't think the arena was used.
It's still off cooldown, so I'm guessing not. Fred was a little bit too slow.
He got dropped by Sharpshooter, but I guess he survived it because there was only one buyback, and that was from the Dawnbreaker.
Yeah, the Sharpshooter finished off Indeed. I do remember that. Off to the side. Oh, Invis though, Indeed has to be a bit careful. There's the God Rebuke. The virus. Oh, it's just going up there. Just walking back.
Vision.
Hello there. Hello there. Scouting mission with a few sentry wards just for fun. I sense distortions in the void.
Weeb is deciding not to go Kayasan, should improve his damage a bit against PL, opting instead to get BKB, because there's just a lot of spells that he can walk into that's going to mess up his ability to do damage in fights, like Bramble, Ice Path, and he's still susceptible to like Spear and losing all of his mana.
Devirus is hanging out. Okay, there we go. There's the Bushwhack with the Veil and some good damage. But here comes Mars. Oh god. There's the God Rebuke. And the Spear doesn't land. It didn't land. Glimmer Cape is used. Devirus, nice jukes. Scurries through the trees. TP is out. Do they have a cancel? They do not. Well played by Devirus. I'm loving this name. Devirus.
Alright, Panda finally finishes his Maelstrom.
Okay. That's going to be so good. Maybe. I don't...
And I think Dubu Polar Bear has his Ags now. So that's going to make PL's game a lot harder, and just sticking to a target and hitting them. Because he's not getting True Strike. Oh, he actually changed his build. Harp decided to not go Hearts. He picked up a casual Morbid Mask. He's going to go Satanic first into a Basher.
What? Okay, okay. That's something.
I think he recognized that they need a way to deal with Jug.
Oh no, they catch out the virus! With the vision, finally with the spear, it does connect and they finish off the virus. Weeb takes out Mr. Fish's courier. No, the courier killed it. It's at the secret shop. You're right. Oh, but Weeb TP's out.
No.
They're pushing the tower. Exorcism has been used. The blink call, but perfectly timed by Harb with the doppelganger. I was like, I'm surprised there's no tips. There's the tips. Dawnbreaker Curl coming out with BKB spot by Fred. They back off though. It's okay. Snow is still here. Now the ult is done. That was a big save for them.
They're gonna get this Rax for free. There
we go. Both of them drop. They're here. They kill the illusions. Can they catch anyone out? Can they catch anyone out? There's the Yules. They'd have nothing to follow up with. It's okay. It's okay.
Exo's running out. Yeah, they're just gonna back up, reclaim the map.
They got what they needed. Wow, snow is so fast. Oh wait, now it's gone. My bad. That was the exorcism bonus. It was like the perma haste.
Indeed finished off his BKB as well. He didn't even need to use it during that high ground push.
Oh, he did. He got the BKB. And it's gonna get a second. Oh, never mind. I was hoping for a second blink, but apparently not.
Harvey's
Riley
about to
and-
finish up his Satanic.
Already.
Yep.
Jaw. Oof.
And then he's gonna go for a Basher.
There we go. 7k. Now the network's finally swinging in their favor. 7k net worth. There we go. And they're using their one spell from the ranged damage. The Celestial Hammer.
Dire's courier
No extended range yet. Oh, but that's level... Oh, that's level 25. Never mind. That's a long way away. Long way away.
I really hope that Panda and Frederick can work together to just burst the same target during call, or whatever the taunt from Axe is called.
Yeah,
Berserker's
Call. He's got the shard. Now the counter helix thingy does the debuff, which is very, very good.
Because right now, this Jug does not have a way of using Omni Slash, and it has to either work together with Call to catch Death Prophet or one of these supports, but we haven't seen that a single time this game yet.
It's a very good point. I don't think I've seen a good Omni Slash since the very beginning, when they got that kill in the lane.
There was one Omni Slash onto DP, but she had Yules, and it didn't pan out.
Oh. Wow, she's so big. Got the Shivas going for sheep.
Yep. Great item is
Smoke.
going to let them actually stick on to Jug. Smoke
Where's the
out. I
smoke?
think they're looking for Weeb. They
Yeah.
think he might walk back under that obs that they placed to kill Hoodwink, but he's playing a little bit further away.
They got Aeon Disc now on the Jakiro. One less hero to burst down.
Snapstorm has a Shiva, so if this smoke pops,
It
he
pops.
might Shivas and catch him.
Wait.
Oh, he decides not to use it.
Wait, but Weeb just showed himself. Okay, we're in trouble.
Oh, no.
There's the Yules. There's a silence to follow. There's another Yules. Counter Yules.
There's a setup.
Ice Path. Oh, God. We dissimulate out. Is it going to be
Weeb
enough?
still-
Weeb. Second
I
Astral
think he's
Step.
fine.
2 Astral Step. Oh, God. That was cool. On point with the Ice Path and everything. It just wasn't enough.
Yep. He decided not to go BKB and is going Shivas instead. It's going to be a bit more nuke to deal with illusions, also reduce DP's healing. But I think he might be having second thoughts now on not getting BKB, because if there's
worked.
one more hero there, he would have died.
It worked that fight. He's like, nope. I calculated it out. That was perfect. Ooh, tier 4 items. Oh my goodness. Witchbane. Let's see. There's not really a good Witchbane hero. But I like Witchbane. 2 Witchbane. Oh,
Witchbane?
there we go. Witchbane. How much does Death Prophet have? 2k? That's... Okay, that's not that much. Well, that's something. 2k. That could do well. But Telescope. Did you get
And
the
is playing by
Telescope?
this bottom tier 2. It looks like they'll finally be able to get a tier 2 tower here.
Yay! Finally get an outpost. They do have Glyph if they want to use it, but no point.
Meanwhile, EXO is used mid. They're gearing up to push. They don't have an Aegis to leverage.
Both Glyphs are used. They should be able to keep pushing.
Jug
There's
did TP
push
back.
is-
It looks like Weeb is going to catch the mid wave. So backdoor
so much
protection
damage.
should kick in shortly.
Oh, but not enough for the
Damage
tower.
is done. Yeah.
Blink call, nice work on the snow. Can they follow it up? There's the blink with the spear is not quite enough. The huge pushback under 2 heroes with Omni Slash. They finish off Snow, and indeed, they finally got the combo. The call, the bushwhack, the sharpshooter, the Omni Slash.
Weeb is
Oh.
on top of Harb. I
Harb?
don't know if you'll see the chase continue.
They
He might look for
should be
more.
careful. They gotta be careful. Oh, blink. Oh, but the blink away by Mr. Fichet. Well, pro plays, just styling on them. Well done.
GOAT5's heroes are fast. They could keep chasing if they want. I think Weeb is looking for more with the smoke.
They could easily
Oh,
get
he
turned
took
around
it.
though. They gotta be careful. Because you can't finish off Mr. Fichet that quickly.
I don't think they can fight without EXO though.
They got Timeless Relic though. They got some good tier 4 items. Witchbane there. On Juicy Panda.
Timeless Relic on Voice Bear is going to be.
Oh,
very
Terrorize on a
important.
2 of them, and here's how hard we do so much damage. Maybe.
Oh, is Jug going to go down? They gotta
Bushwhack! So much
Keep him
damage.
alive.
Oh, but Jug gets
He
spin off, but he's
spins
dropping
it. Oh,
so low.
oh.
A little bit further, and he
He's
doesn't
spinning
quite
it
die,
out.
but oh, one more hit. Blink call by Fred. So much work
Wait,
going on to Harb,
he
but
might
Harb
go
is so
down here.
tanky. Spear goes that connects onto Fred, and Fred
Oh,
gets
no.
wrecked. Harb is doing so much damage. Another doppelganger coming out. They finish off Hoodwink as well. Weave's the only person left, and they're just leaving. Why are they leaving Weave alone? Okay.
Assimilate.
Is it going to be enough? Step out of there.
Under
TP,
tower?
but Ice
No.
Path to connect. Wait, why were they ignoring him? They were like ignoring Weave for a while. Whatever. Oh, more tips. So rude. Have they killed Harb yet? They haven't killed Harb. Okay, just kill Harb and then we can all celebrate.
It was close, but this Dark Willow has been doing such a great job of setting up Harb's damage.
It was a
And
huge
just
tier
enabling
ride,
them.
just like on 2 of them. And then all the follow-up. It was fantastic. Buyback by Weeb. Can they defend though? They just have the Celestial Hammer.
And Harp has a Basher now, so it's it can be very precarious for Juicy Panda if he gets caught out like he did before. This time may not even be hope for a spin.
Oh god.
They're going to need buybacks here. I think they're going to lose their last set of racks. Yeah, there's Panda's buyback. He doesn't have
They don't have
Omni,
buyback
but
on
it's
Axe.
going to be back up in 10 seconds.
Assimilate. Okay.
Axe is committed. It's Megas.
Oh, they can't defend this. Axe can't buy back for.
They need Fred here for this to work out.
They go onto Harb. Okay, good amount of damage. The Ice Path does connect. Harb.
He
pop.
Satanic, but
Pop
he
Satanic. It's too
didn't
late.
fight it out.
Dawnbreaker ult coming out. Lots of damage. Juicy Pam needs to get back in there, but Glimmer Cape is there. X is doing a lot of damage. Omni Slash on it. Just the Death Prophet, but there's Ewell just in time. Not quite enough damage. Jug almost dies in the process.
They almost bushwhacked the DP, which may have resulted in a kill.
Assimilate.
the
Oh, but the
Celestial
Ice
Hammer
Path on it
ends
too
them.
with the Blinky and Exorcism is just ripping through them. Nice Yules, but they're in so much trouble. BKB popped by Fred. Weeb is getting out there. They finish off indeed. That was big. Fred's BKB so he's running with Battle Hunger. It's gonna be okay. Steve is used, but oh no! Ice Path again on a Dubu Polar Bear. Buyback by Dubu. That's good. Bushback connects onto
Just
DP
running
again.
in on GC Panda. He pops the Satanic.
Why is he
Oh, no.
connecting? He's just doing so much. Pops the
Super
Manta.
health.
Doppelganger's
Fred
out. Ice
chase?
Path onto 3 heroes. So good. And then Harb's out of there. They tried really hard. Oh, they were so close so many times. So close.
They just don't have a way. I think Weep needs to be prioritizing these supports in the backline before he can go on Harb.
It's clutch Ice Pass. So
But he
good.
can't do that because he doesn't have a BKB.
Got the Shivas. Got the Shivas.
And Snowstorm is going to looks to be finishing up a Hex in just about 500 more gold.
Oh, and it's Roche time. And Roche has Scepter. So who shall get the Scepter? I want to see a fun Scepter. Don't put it on like DP or Jakiro. Put it on PL or Mars. I want to see the Mars one. Mars one is fun.
The Mars one is very cool.
And the PL one breaks the game, or used to break the game, so it probably doesn't break it anymore.
I have never seen a PL by this Axe before.
I haven't seen it in a real game either, just in like a pub when we were stomping them. It's so cool. The Insta stuff up, Snow gets it. Oh, and Snow's gonna use it. Boring. Boring. It's okay. It's gonna be, oh wow, 3 bounties.
It's
So
a pretty
rich.
nice Axe though.
Definitely good. When it first came out, people would like always get it like first item. It was totally the rage. I'm not sure why
I'm
they
not sure
stopped.
what's
Maybe
changed that. I
maybe they
haven't
nerfed it.
seen many DPs pick it up anymore.
They must
They
have like
didn't
nerfed
change
it slightly.
anything
Maybe.
I don't think it was nerfed though. I'll have to double check that.
It might have been when they nerfed her Spirit Siphon to make it not slow, but then she just became overall a worse hero. And you couldn't dominate at mid as well.
Right.
That was a bummer when they
No.
did that. Oh, Harb goes in. It's the real Harb. They don't even know it.
Now, right now, GOAT5 have only 1 buyback, and that's on Hoodwink. So it's very
Exo is
hard
popped.
to envision a scenario in which
Too
they win
much
this
damage.
fight.
What are they going to do? Glyph is used. They can't, like, what are they going to do? Okay, they go on to Harb. Harb pops Manta. Ikarima connects. So much damage. There's Zombie Girl coming out. The evasion. Can they do it? Yules is there. Harb is still, oh, but they get the 2 hero spear. Jug dies. That's it. BKB is used. There's the stuns. There's the bashes. They finish off Dubu. Harb loses his first life. That was good. She's still on the Death Prophet.
GG's called.
Yules all over the time. Yeah, GG's called. Ice Path onto
Alright.
Weave, and Weave goes down. Oh. It was
Alright.
inevitable.
Okay, Matt, I know you're going to watch this back, or maybe you don't watch back your losses, but Battle Fury is a trash item, and I hope you've learned from your mistakes.
Oh.
I love
it didn't
you,
work out
though,
this time.
Juicy Panda.
It's okay, Juicy Panda. I still loved it. It made me feel very nostalgic. The old days of Battle Fury first on Juggernaut. That was always the thing. Everyone did it.
I don't think the game was on him by any means. I think Axe's first couple of early deaths really set back his blink timing, and GOAT5 needed to abuse that timing with Hoodwink and Void Spirit pumping in that burst on one target. Because if they take out Death Prophet or Mars before they have BKBs, or even any of the supports, the fights are just so easy. But
Pandamonium did such a good job of sticking together and not letting themselves get picked off. And when they were as a team, it was just so hard to kill any of them. They were on point. Well, Indeed went 0-7 on a pause 3 Mars, and they won.
that's kind of what Mars players end up doing, is that they just need to drop their arena and get their suns out. They don't do a whole lot of damage on their own unless they're super farmed. Or they have something like Deso and Ags or something along those lines.
When Harb did not die, so we have to wait till next game to see some BM tips on Harb. Unfortunately.
I wonder if GOAT5 is just going to end up banning out PL. I don't think that that hero on its own really dominated that game. I think Harb could have played any other hero and still won that game, but they might just take away that comfort pick because maybe Harb will have difficulty executing some other carry.
It did seem to I suppose the rest of the team did just a great job anyway. It was annoying having the PL, but it probably wasn't the whole game changer all by itself. Well, we are all here in the second lobby, just awaiting Pandamonium to grace us with their presence. But everyone else is excited and ready to go for game number 2. I'm eating chocolate banana Pocky. It tastes exactly like I thought. Not as good as chocolate Pocky, not as good as cookies and cream Pocky, but still good. Way better than matcha Pocky. Oh, and
does it taste like that artificial banana, like the Laffy Taffy, or like a banana you find in the grocery store?
I don't think I've ever had a Laffy Taffy banana. It reminds me of a real banana. Like it has that weird, airy flavor thing. But I don't know what the artificial one tastes like, so it might taste just like that. The worst flavor Pocky so far has been the butter chocolate. That one was just disgusting. Butter chocolate? It was just it just messed up my mouth. It was just I thought it would be good. I got a whole variety pack. The best is still strawberry. Then I'd say cookies and cream, and then I'm saving the almond crunch because that one I think I'm gonna love that one. Almond crunch.
Almond crunch. That sounds really nice.
Oh, that just seems like the best. But they only gave me one. They gave me 2 of every flavor except for that one, and cookies and cream. And those are my 2 favorite flavors apparently. So I'm saving them for later.
All this talk is making me hungry. I'm gonna go grab some wine real quick.
Good idea. I've always got my snack of the day. Pocky. I still got 5 or 6 more, so hopefully we will get to work through them. But then I gotta figure out what my next snack is. Last time I bought a box of the Japanese variety packs. I brought that to a friend's house party. It was a bunch of stuff I never heard of. But I could probably buy some variety pack of snacks too. I know I like some Indian snacks, but they're not really good for this kind of thing. I need a finite size. Something. We're here in the lobby at least. We're waiting for Snow to join his team. Oh, there he goes. Now we're all set. I forgot who won last time. Who won the coin toss? Looks like the side of GOAT5 is G. Just waiting for the ghost from Pandamonium. It's not confusing. Just because Panda's on the GOAT5 team and not on the Pandamonium team. That is not confusing. That is a normal thing that we experience in everyday life. Just like if we had Brewmaster on one of the teams and it wasn't the Panda team, he would still be a Panda. And even if there was a brewmaster and Juicy Panda was not playing that brewmaster, then we'd have 3 pandas in the team, which is also okay. That's totally fine. Not a big deal. See, Stitch also agrees, so you know it's okay. Harb has announced they are taking second pick because that's the best one. Even though some teams don't pick second pick. I don't get it. Seems obvious second pick is the pick. Most people seem to agree with that. But whatever.
Sorry, took a bit to come back.
Hey, you're back.
I think last time they changed the draft order. I do think first pick was better because you could, if you had first pick, your second pick could be protected with 3 bans, and then your 4th pick would also be protected by 2 bans. But now you no longer get the 4th pick right before bans, and it now feels like second pick is just a lot better.
When you get 2 picks in a row on second pick, after like your first 2 picks are like, they made that grouped it better. I thought seemed. Oh, here we go. We're G. And the coin toss. Not that it actually matters. GOAT5 takes the victory in the coin toss, which means so much. Because it doesn't even matter. GOAT5 chooses the Radiant side because Panda chose second pick. There we go. And we have liftoff. Hopefully. There we go. Welcome back, everyone, to game number 2 of this best of 2 between GOAT5 and Pandamonium here in week number 3 of the Amateur Dota 2 Contender League Season 33. We are in game number 2. Pandemonium won game number 1 with Harb never ever dying. And the whole team was playing really well.
PL.
There we go. He played PO. No more. No more. Now, are they going to ban Panda? They banned Panda last time in IO. So I'm guessing that was like some thing that they hate. So is Panda going to pick IO now? They picked the Panda. Gross. Now we got 3 Pandas in the game because I assume Juicy Panda's not going to play Panda. Right? Because that's not a carry Panda.
I would love to see carry Panda. I've tried it. It's not good.
It could have been a thing like back in the day when like the crit was a passive all the time, but now it's like not. Now, oh no, did they change it back?
Now.
They changed it back? Okay.
I think it's better now that you can activate it because you get massive crit chance.
But like but then you don't get anything when it's not active, right? Or did they make it you still have something when it's
You get
active?
a portion. It's like,
okay,
you get triple the effect. But it's really good for bursting people, but people just recognize that building around your ult is so much better.
Yeah, and you get the double charges and you get the Void Bruling. And yeah, and it's just, you have 2 of them. It's so good. And you can cancel it early and pick which one you go to. That is legit. Because you can't do that unless you have Scepter, right? You can't end it early and like choose which one you go to.
Yep, so it's very easy to get killed after your ult. And now with Ags, it's very hard for Brewmaster to ever really die during this ult unless you have like a Sven or something that instantly kills all the Brewlings. Now, Pandemonium, they pick up what looks to be their offlane combo, Sand King Lina. This is a really nice combo. Lina isn't really, with the nerf she's gotten, I don't think she's the best pause 4 anymore, but when you have a Sand King that can set up for LSA, it's just so much damage in lane.
Wait, they nerfed her Fiery Souls, right? It's like a little bit less.
Yes,
stacks?
So before you could keep up Fiery Soul just with LSA, and she can, because a pause for Lina doesn't really want to take points in Dragon Slave early on, at least not until level 3, I think. I don't know the exact build, but now your level 2 power spike isn't as big anymore.
Oof. Disruptor. Okay. Okay. You can Burrow Strike out of that, but okay.
You can't Burrow Strike out if you're silenced.
Very true. Very, very true.
Although it's possible to dodge Glimpse with Burrow Strike, but it is very hard to execute.
Whoa, that would be so cool. Some of those spells are just weird, like Laguna Blade and Burrow Strike, where the
Mm-hmm.
where the timing is like not technically. It's like the animation is not quite aligned with what actually happens, and then
Right.
it's all delayed slightly.
Now, Disruptor, I'm thinking this is being played as Pos 5. It's a fairly high harass hero, but I think Lena is very high harass as well. So I'm curious to see how that lane works out. Now, interestingly, this Jug is not terrible against this lane, but I don't think they're going to play Jug again. GOAT5 ban out Morphling. I didn't
wouldn't
know
make
if
that much
Harp
sense.
or Snowstorm play that.
Yeah, definitely Snow definitely does not play. I should be predicting Snow's hero. I know all of Snow's mids. I've seen all of his mids. And that Death Prophet's one of his main mids. Death Prophet,
That makes sense.
Death Prophet, Viper, TA, Shadow Fiend, Puck. I think those are the main ones. But Death Prophet's
Pandamonium,
like
they banned
almost
out
the main
Animage.
one. Oh, AM. Oh no.
So
and
I think
they went Hoodwink.
I thought that they may have decided to take Animage for themselves, but they realized that GOAT5. Oh no, they don't have the first pick for this round.
They banned Hoodwink. Are they expecting a hero that can be broken and they don't want that to happen? Are they gonna get like a PA? That'd be weird. Another
Well,
Jakiro.
they got their Jakiro again.
Rubik! Lots of good spells to steal. I've never
Rubik
seen
feels so great against Jakiro. It's
any
not
of them
even
play Rubik.
fun.
It's just rude. It's just rude. Remove all the cast times and increase the duration. Oof. That's rough. That's rough. I keep losing
I
track
think
of
this
Rubik.
Jakiro hero is only balanced because the cast times are so big. And once you have like an instant ice path on the other team or dual breath that does way more damage, it's just so oppressive.
An ice path that lasts even longer. It's just
Now,
crazy.
I think one thing GOAT5 are worried about with the Morphling ban is that if Morphling gets Ags, he can turn into Sand King, and you have a very long range stun from Morphling in Sandstorm. It's very effective, but they take that out. Pick up Arc Warden.
What? Snow does not play Arc Warden. Is this a new hero for Arc, or is this a Juicy Panda Arc Warden? I don't even know.
I haven't seen Juicy Panda play it. I hope they can flex it, because I think it's very vulnerable picking it this early.
5 seconds remaining.
If you can't flex it to safe lane and mid. But Arc Warden, I think it's a decent hero against Lena. You have some protection from the right clicks magnetic field.
And you got just
You
as
have
much
a lot
attack
of range
range, pretty
damage.
much. Yeah.
Because a big part of their a big problem with their draft last game is that they have a bunch of melee heroes that they all commit on one hero and then they get ice pathed or terrorized. Now they have range damage, so Jakiro isn't as crippling.
Oh yeah, and once Brew gets 6, then you kind of ignore that stuff.
But there's an answer to the Arc Warden. It's a hero that I can just get on top of him anyway.
Yep. Zip, zip,
Is
zip.
Snowstorm repeated for Storm Spirit?
Only like a couple times, so I guess. I guess we'll see. Maybe he's been practicing.
I'm not a huge fan of the hero right now, though, just because Rubik is so good against it, and so is Disruptor.
Well, can't you just time your ball lightning and get out and stop the glimpse?
I don't think so.
What? I could have
I
sworn.
think it issues like a stop command and makes Storm Spirit stay in place. There's all. It's
That would
hard.
be rude.
Yeah. There's so many like exceptions for glimpse, and some things that you would think would dodge it don't work.
That's true.
I know that Dissimulate and Phase Shift will dodge it, but I don't think Ball Lightning does.
That's just rude. Well, that's good then for GOAT5 at least. I hope it interacts that way.
Tiny.
Ban Life Stealer. That's good. No magic community. Oh wait, yeah. So they're expecting a mid Arc Warden.
5 seconds.
Yeah. So. Okay. We can play Arc Warden up against Storm. That's fine. You got the range damage, the attack range up against that. Should be fine. And Rubik's got to get some levels, so but Rubik has support. So is it Rubik with Brew or Rubik with, or Disruptor with Brew? I would
I
assume
think
Disruptor is
Rubik
the
Brew
5.
is a really good lane because Brewmaster can chuck his Cinder Brew on a hero and Rubik can zap it instantly at range. But every time I've tried to play this as Brewmaster, my Rubik just casts his spell before Cinder Brew and it feels totally useless.
You gotta be really good to know to do that.
Yeah, they need to coordinate a bit better. I hope they do. They should. Ricky gets banned out, I guess.
That would be annoying,
you're
I
worried
suppose.
about-
10 seconds remaining.
So like another
Yeah,
another AoE like a AoE silence thing and just
5
very
seconds
evasive.
remaining.
I think Ricky's very vulnerable to Jakiro Sanking though, because they have ground targeted stuns, and you can just ice path whoever is getting jumped by Ricky. And Ricky is not a hero that wants to pick up Battle Fury, not Battle Fury, BKB early on.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Ban
have
as
picked
well?
Riki. Looks like we got two pause ones left though.
Dire team pick.
Wraith King. I don't get it, but I love Wraith King. I always play him for his Arcana. Still trying to get to 100. I'm only at like 30 of the souls or
I
the
think I have
bones
maybe
harvested.
10 seconds.
I've never played this hero, but I think it's a strong hero right now. Once you get Armlet,
Seconds remaining.
maybe Deso, Blink, you delete heroes very well. And the heroes on the side of Pandamonium, they're fairly squishy.
But he's gonna get kited so much. Like Jakiro and Storm and Lena, like Wraith King's not gonna be able to do anything for a like unless he gets
Do you see this
BKB.
last pick?
Legion,
This
okay.
is a carry Legion.
Wait. Oh, Harb Legion. Well, I have not seen this before. Harb
So-
Legion. What?
So the offlane coming from GOAT5 is debuffs with Cinderbrew and Rubik with the Fade Bolt. As
So, I
soon as you
mean-
have that Dispel on your carry, it's very hard for them to actually do any damage in lane because it's largely
Well, like
damage
it's
over
only
time.
really good in the early game. Like you can't dispel off Glimpse and Static Storm and stuff. Like I mean, you can dispel off. I guess
that is a problem.
our
So
Gordon's thing.
I think Harb needs to play out of his mind. Last game he did not need to play out of his mind. The game was won by the supports, but this game he needs to be getting duel victories all the time, or his hero's just gonna fall off. Also, duel isn't really that great against Wraith King, so he needs to be catching other heroes like Arc Warden. But even then,
you
like
still
if
get
Arc
the
Warden
you
gets
still
off
get the
his
damage though,
double-
right? Like even if you win on his first life, you get the even if you don't kill him, you get the damage. Like even if you don't
get
get
the
his second life.
damage, but
Yeah.
then you die after. That being said, I think it's still a hard lane for Wraith King because you're up against double stun from Sand King LSA. It's very easy to pull off.
That's a messed up lane, yeah. And he has to be at melee range, and he's very slow. Gonna be rough.
What I'm most excited about is that I highly doubt GCPN is going to buy a Battle Fairy on Wraith King. So
Definitely not.
We'll see much better items. Maybe plays early with his team with an Armlet, a Blink Dagger, a Deso, and
Prepare for battle.
I think he should scale very well against the heroes that Pandemonium banned.
He doesn't have the Arcana. Juicy Panda, what happened? I want the Arcana. Oh.
I mean, if he had a bunch of like immortals that conflicted with it, I could see, but yeah.
I'm sorry, I
Just
can't
doesn't
offer.
have
I
it.
can't offer you another immortal. Or else I like to do that kind of thing, but I don't. I don't have that. Whoa, Weeb is level 25 on Arc Warden. Whoa,
I didn't know that.
that bodes very. Oh, there's a. Oh God, 4 heroes from Roach Pit. Down goes Fred. Oh, 5 heroes. Oh God. Riley Ann
I don't
gets
think they
first
even
blood.
smoked for that. They just found him, had Indeed, just Burrow Strike to set up LSA, and
It's too much.
you see how strong that combo is, and that's what the Wraith King is going to have to lane against.
It's just click. It's not much of a combo. It's just like, okay, Burrow strike,
And
light strike. Wait,
They're positioning very aggressively to get multiple runes. Harb is just sitting on this rune here.
the virus. But here comes Brew. They can probably drive him off. Because
This
Harb,
might be 4 runes now for... Oh, they're going on Harb.
Harb needs to be kind of careful. He's hanging around. He did not get it. Harb,
Oh,
okay, he used it, but he does go down. There we go. That's what we need. Tips to Harb. Everyone. Everyone
and of
tips
course,
Harb.
he's going all chicken after. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
But
Woo.
he didn't hold on to a he held on to his skill point for so long.
He wasn't sure whether he should get like the press the attack to purge something or overwhelming odds. He was close to living. He was very, very close.
He could have gotten away ages ago if he that PTA'd and abused that movement speed, but
Very true, right?
did he even get the rune?
He didn't. Yeah, he was
didn't.
trying to get it. That's why he waited so long. As he felt really confident. The crowd went wild. This just made my night. It made my night. They should feel like riding on clouds now. Fantastic. Mr. Fichet, Claire Slicer, on to do with Polar Bear, but they're just having fun.
I do think that these lanes are very much dire favored. Maybe mid is an exception because Arc Warden does pretty darn well against other ranged heroes.
Very true.
And I mean, I hope this guy knows how to play Arc Warden. He's level 25.
He's doing pretty good, zoning out snow and like putting the little spirits in the right spots.
Yep.
Though he just let him know that.
Coming out.
Yeah. Okay.
But Weeb is pretty much out of mana now.
It's unfortunate. Got the one mango, pretty far from bottle or anything.
Also,
Tips going reach
Arc
what?
Warden is a
Rose
hero
strike?
that oh, there's action top.
Oh no.
It's going very low. This is a very dangerous lane. But he's going to survive. He's got a salve, but no more mana to really work with. You should have picked up a stick because of the amount of spells tossed in this lane, but does not have one yet. Going for Urn instead. And I don't know how helpful that Urn is going to be in lane because I don't think they find kills in this lane.
Yeah, you gotta get around kills to make it useful at all.
One thing about this mid lane matchup is that Storm Spirit is a hero that relies entirely on runes. In pro level games, you always see the Storm begging his team to play near power runes, make sure he can get them. And Arc Warden makes it very hard for you to go for runes without dying.
Dude, we taking a lot of damage. Oh, why did he turn around? Is he gonna be okay? Oh my god. It was so close. He's got stick charge though. He needs to.
Yep.
So
he salves up.
Is Weeb gonna get like I don't think he get a bottle on Arc Warden, but is he going to? He doesn't have anything queued up. He's got 750 money.
I think it's dangerous for him to go bottle just because that hero doesn't want to actually go for their runes himself and stand there.
Gotta get Midas.
Yeah, it delays your Midas. It's bad.
First item Midas. Yeah, nothing else. Oh god, okay. Sun onto Indeed. Rose Strike though, Light Strike ready to follow.
Just turn on Dubu.
Poor
he should
Dubu.
survive this, but he's taking a lot of damage.
Pops the stick charges. He should be okay. Yep, he's okay. He's playing it so close. He keeps like turning around to do like a little bit of extra stuff and then almost dying in the process. Like turning around to put down the sentry ward. When he turned around to put the Thunder Strike up. Yeah.
In top lane, still just Harb dominating the lane. He still doesn't have a point in press the attack. I think he just realizes that he doesn't care about this. Indeed actually goes down.
Whoa, I was not even looking. What in the world?
D-ward.
There's a sentry there, and they just got the Wraithfire Blast with a Thunder Strike. Okay, sure.
Yeah, not sure what that was. Just maybe a big crit from GC Panda.
Maybe they didn't, and he didn't realize that there was a sentry. Maybe he didn't notice until too late. Sometimes that happens. Yep, going for the Midas. Still, he's getting there. 1k away, and that is pretty far, but whatever. Okay. He's working on it.
Harb does end up taking a point and press the attack. He has a Soul Ring
Soul
now,
Ring.
which it works really nicely with the hero because you get so much life steal that you can, and your spells are great, so you can just spam them in lane.
He's gonna go for the armlet, which is that makes sense. I mean, they have the Storm for the initiation if they need to, and the Bro Strike, so don't need to get a blink first.
Yeah. After TI, people saw that this item is very, very strong. And you have like Sand King and Jakira that are good at slowing people down, letting you catch up.
The Vire's taking a lot of damage. Dual breath to the face.
This is not good.
Oh, it's only level 1 though. Oh, they lift up, pull back in the tower. Harb is actually in a little bit of trouble. Gets slowed down. Press the attack though with the purge. That was what they needed. Perfect timing.
And the Salve coming out, so he's gonna be fine. He's low mana now, but he's got Soul Ring to work with.
Such friend, such good, such goodness.
Meanwhile, we see that Snowstorm is leading in last hits. I think that's just because he's farming out the small camp. But the Storm Spirit should get his ult around the same time as Weeb.
Nice denies. Lena drops crazy low, but pops this out, and we're okay. Bro Strike though, and he's in trouble right into the sentry ward once again. Do they have enough damage? Need a crit, but Light Striker connects.
He might drop
perfectly
instead.
timed.
But
Mr.
he has a
Fichet?
lot of health regen with this Helm of Iron Will.
There
Yeah,
we
so
go.
he'll
And
be
a salve.
okay.
Just don't get it canceled by Dragon Slave. There we go, Panda. Nice work.
Do you see Indeed's item build?
Indeed's item build. I thought it was, yeah, Urn?
He's going for a Helm of the Dominator.
Oh, indeed. Oh, indeed. I'm on the wrong side of the map. Wait, what? That's like a Magnus build and a Beastmaster build. Okay. And a Lycan build. Sure. It seems to be very classic amongst offlaners. I haven't seen it on a Sand King yet. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So now it's going to delay
I think
the
that he
blink
needs to get a
again.
blink dagger early.
Yeah, it's like last game. Just delay your blink dagger even more. They have Storm at least, but they need someone to be able to initiate.
Yeah, and especially if your LC's not going in early on.
Yeah.
Or we may not even see it at all on Harp, and you might just go Silver Edge instead.
Well, they know what they're doing. Maybe they'll just... It worked last game. It worked last game.
Yep. Weeb is about to finish up his Midas. He should get the gold
Pretty
off of
close.
this next wave.
Dubu gets the wards. Oh, but there's double sentries down there. Here comes Mr. Fichet. Can they get a burst strike out onto Juicy Panda? Juicy Panda's actually here. Mr. Fichet.
He has skeletons.
Oh, but they went the wrong direction.
Skeleton on
Skellies
skeleton
versus Skellies.
over here. Oh,
Jerk
no.
face. But Glimpse comes
Glimpse.
back with the
There's
thunder
no stun
strikes.
for a bit yet.
Okay.
Okay, that's the plan. You glimpse them back into the skeletons.
That was so unfortunate. Skelly versus Skelly.
Yeah.
That was great. I like it.
Yes. That's terrible.
Whoa, wait, what's the luck he got there? A level 3 Vampiric Spirit. Okay, Panda's going for that. And already got a level of Reincarnation. I feel like people usually hold off on it.
Alright, the
High
double
fives.
Midas finally came out.
Fred finally goes down. Oh, first duel win. Harb already got a duel win. Tips go out
And
onto
extra
Fred.
damage.
Okay, this Riley and with Harb, I'm not liking this combo. They're both just as bad as each other.
Okay. I think I'm gonna have to return to 82 next season just so I can play against Harp.
Someone's got to teach him a lesson, like,
Someone's gotta
put him back in his
place. This guy picks LC, thinks he's good at the game. What can he do? But he's been playing out of his mind, so it's good. But Fred is very close to level 6, and they might not kill Harb with the level 6, but they can definitely kill Riley Ann.
You think
But he
so? Like,
doesn't get
with
enough
level
XP from
5,
life.
she's pretty tanky, like relatively tanky.
Mm-hmm.
Almost 1k HP.
Yeah,
They
Jakir's a
could, I
pretty
guess.
tanky hero. He's got 2.8 strength gain, decent starting number. Rubik is playing mid, but he's very low health. Snowstorm could have killed him if he had vision.
Very true. Snow going
And
for
Snowstorm-
Orchid. With
Yeah,
just
he's going
raw
straight for that
boots.
Orchid. No treads. He did pick up boots at least.
Mr. Fichet guarding the rune. Very, very nice. Very thoughtful. Oh, they're going on indeed. Glimpse back. The Skellies are following. Skellies tell you where everyone is. So rude.
And the
Dude, who
Thunder
gets
Strike
the
is
kill?
very nice for providing vision so that the Skellies will keep chasing.
Well, the Skellies follow you no matter what, even if there's no vision. They just they automatically follow everywhere.
They're heat-seeking skeletons.
They're crazy. You just spawn them and they'll just walk across the map. I don't know how they even decide their target. It's not even the closest target. It's sometimes they go to a neutral camp, sometimes they go to a hero, sometimes they just walk around randomly. I love them. They're precious. They're precious.
Alright, Juicy Panda, he's going to be finishing up his phase boots and then straight into Armlet.
He's getting good farm, I feel like.
Yes,
As is
he's
Weeb,
not
they're
going to be
both
farm priority
up
this
there.
game. That will be Weeb. Hope the virus goes
Oh,
down
the virus. What in the world?
top. Another
Macropyre's
duel win comes
dropped.
out.
Yeah, another win. What happened to Fred? Why did Fred go? Oh, they used the ult, and they didn't kill anyone. Fred used ult at some point in the recent past, going to kill the creeps.
That's odd. I feel that he should have just prevented a duel win. You cyclone the
Maybe-
Legion
it
Commander.
might have
and
ended
then
first.
No more damage.
It might have ended. I don't know exactly.
Maybe the Macropyre finished him off, but Macropyre doesn't do that much damage level 1.
Careful of the courier. Oh, Fred! Why is your courier just sitting there? Harb just walks over and kills it.
That's odd. Is for a vitality booster? Because he
And-
wants
and-
to go.
Riley was just
He wants
sitting
to
there.
spray
Oh, Harb trying to get a duel. 1 second. Not quite in
No,
range.
I
Here
don't
comes
think
the
they have the
virus.
damage. Oh, Riley Ann betrayed that they had vision.
Dubu
I
goes
don't
down to
know
bottom.
if
Meantime,
Indeed is playing very low health, but he's going to finish up this Helm of Iron Will.
he used Epicenter to finish off that disruptor.
Snowstorm finds an Arcane Rune. I
always
don't
good.
know if he feels like going on Arc Warden yet, But
He hasn't yet rotated anywhere, right? Snow? It's just stayed mid.
I don't think he needs to. All of the other lanes are going very, very well for them, and it's better for him
Kill
to
the
just focus
stack.
and get in so good.
Oh, they're going on to Arc
no,
Warden.
he's gonna go
There's the
down. He
bubble,
gets
but
off a
Duel.
magnetic bubble.
Duel's there just in time. They take out Weave.
Oh, Caster, he's trying to run up and use his Midas.
Oh
but
no!
the double
Snow is
gets-
too mean. Glimpse back
He gets
though.
him- He doesn't have mana.
Snow's down.
there-
Oh! Okay, he goes
No.
down. I was like, you better go down. There's the tips coming out. But that... He stopped the Midas. That was something.
Rubik was able to steal Dual Breath, and it's a level 3 Dual Breath. It's
pretty good.
Yeah.
They gotta kill this camp. Magnify gets shot. Oh! Riley Ann!
That's
So
toxic.
mean! They've been waiting. Big pull from Harb. Trying to come out. Pops the
You
ult
need
from
to lift
Drew.
someone. Lift the LC and kill the Jakiro.
There's Dual Breath. There's the Rock. They're gonna take out Riley Ann, hopefully.
Okay.
There it is. There's
So
the...
Fred's finally going to get his earn charges, which are much needed.
Finally. Harb is hanging around. Harb wants to get
He
Duel in a
wants to-
second.
He wants to kill
Oh
Fred,
no! Oh, if he knew Fred was ending, he would have dueled right there, right? He.
but- Yeah.
Oh,
Oh. Meanwhile,
Mr.
Arkwarden finds a
Fichet.
kill on Lena, who is just
well done.
standing out in the river.
That was cool.
Okay, I need to call out Fred here, because the 2 times he used Primal Split, he didn't Cyclone anyone. And I feel like that's why you pick the hero, is you find the enemy carry and you lift them so they can't do anything.
Or just the annoying, like you could Cyclone Storm, just like whoever is being the annoying person.
They could have probably just killed Harb if they lifted it up and had Juicy Panda or someone else TP in. That'd be an easy kill, but it doesn't pan out that way. Looks like Storm is gonna find a DD. They don't have vision of it, but the Arc Warden isn't contesting the rune. Okay, they see it now.
And we got the finished Orchid, and we got the finished Helm on Indeed.
But Radiant know that they have that DD, and
Double smoke.
They're pinging. They're pinging. They know you need to get back.
Get out of here.
They don't know that they're smoked.
He
Juicy
TP's
Panda
out.
TP's out.
Well done. Well done.
He almost got stunned out.
They're smoking to
Radiant scan
mid.
to see. They scan
Scan.
to see if there's anyone playing by the tower. But
Oh,
looks
and it
like
picks it
Rubik
up.
is gonna tank it.
Just in time, I picked it up. But Devirus stayed out there. Why did he stay out there? They saw the ping. Okay, they finished off Devirus pretty quick.
He tanks the smoke. DD is committed, but I don't think they'll be able to defend this tower. Meanwhile, Weep is pushing top. They do have a lot of tower push with this magnetic field.
Magnetic
They don't have
field.
Wrecking Skeletons for the moment. But this tower is going to go down. Just a tier 1 for tier 1.
There we go. They push pretty well.
And-
And Weeb's gonna go for the Boots of Travel, as you would expect. Midas, your Midas is off cooldown. There we go.
This Orc Warden is very, very farm.
Oh, they go out onto Dubu. Laguna Blade to the face, and down goes Dubu. Didn't even have to use Electric Vortex or anything.
Nope, didn't need it. Legion Commander's not going for Blink Dagger. He's going for Shadow Blade instead. I think it's a better scaling item. But I think they might run into issues with catching Arc Warden later on. Maybe they're just banking on Storm being able to do that.
Yeah, even Indeed's not going for Blink, going for Yules.
Mhm.
That's a little
Yeah, very odd.
interesting.
You're putting a lot of pressure on your Storm Spirit, who...
No,
He's having an
Devirus!
okay game.
Devirus! Oh, just walks right up the cliff, Light Striker with Bro Strike, and goes down. There we go.
Okay, GC Panda finally finished up his armlet, and he's going for Deso. I think it's the right play. They're pretty low armor heroes on the
Heart's
side.
gotta be careful.
Oh,
They're
if
coming
they
up.
Can get a glimpse off.
Glimpse back, there we go. Static Storm,
They can
Spirit
kill.
Vessel
They're
as well.
so
Harb is
shit.
getting wrecked.
Tip
They
him.
pop everything. Tips! Tips! But nobody got the kill. It was a team kill. Tips.
Oh.
Where are tips? Okay,
Oh,
get
they got
Riley
vision
Ann.
on Riley Ann. He should
Riley
drop.
Ann.
Yep, they got stuns.
There we go. Lots of damage.
GC
And
Panda's gonna take the bones.
finally, Fred got some more charges. It was they got it. 4 heroes. Ooh, they stole Dragon Slave. Level 4 Dragon Slave.
That's gonna be a lot of damage, but I think he'll just use it to farm for a bit.
Yeah, yeah. And the instant
Now-
cast is pretty cool.
They did use Primal Split for those kills, so I would like to see Pandamonium try to recognize, hey, they've got no ults, let's smoke and fight. They know that the Arc Warden is down there. They
Got
might,
Invis now.
and there's an
on
Invis
Snow.
Snowstorm. He's
Who are they
probably gonna
gonna
run
find?
into GC Panda, and that's not who they want to go for, but they can probably bring him down twice.
Oh,
if
the
they need.
Skellies scout him out. The Skellies. Oh, and she's under a sentry. So now they know everything.
Yep.
See, the Skellies are invincible. They're just magic.
Mm-hmm.
They just go to people. So silly. Yay,
And Weeb is
Skellies!
farming the safest place on the map. Fine for him.
Weeb. Yeah, bounty runes! Farming up those shovels. Juicy Panda going for Deso after this armlet.
You
That's
know, good pretty
cool.
quick too. He farms very fast with this armlet, and Skelly is helping him.
I love Skellies.
It looks like the Dire, they're going to keep pressuring this bottom tower. They still have sentries everywhere, and great wards to see where GOAT5 are playing. So they should mop up this tower in no time. They take it very fast with Liquid Fire and this very high damage LC.
I like to go the same Wraith King build too. I like Skellies. So much damage.
Mm-hmm.
The guide always says to do max out crit. And I'm like, what? Still the same
No.
cooldown. Oh, I said it's a little bit shorter. Whatever. Tips go out to the virus because... Oh, he killed the regen. Very nice. Very nice. 4 hero smoke. Everyone's great. Oh, versus a 5 hero smoke.
So,
4v5, but Snow
Radiant
can
have
zip
a
it from
much better
anywhere.
team fight. If
They get broken.
the fight they want,
The virus gets... Oh, gets
comes
Burrow
down.
Struck and dueled.
oh, but they find
They go on Storm! Whoa,
The
that's
TP
way
comes
worth
up,
it.
Yeah.
TP's
They
in. Oh, but
find
Harb.
the
His
Fred
Spirit
needs to
Vessel.
get
Ice Path perfectly timed. Burrow Struck to follow. Can he get the void thing off? He does get it off just
This
in
is also
time.
off.
Weeb goes down though, zipping by Storm. All of the Brewlings are like getting wrecked.
Once.
They finish all the
There's
first
a
life
bucket
of
from Snowstorm.
Wraith King. Mr. Fichet finally goes down to the illusion from Weeb. Huge Burrow Strike on a 2 heroes. Juicy Panda is still fighting out. They take out Riley Ann. The virus is almost dying. One more hit. They do finally go down. Snow, so close. Spirit Vessel takes him down. Yes, indeed, takes him down. Juicy Panda, they're trying to armor toggle, but not quite enough. Harb is here. Has duel up in 5. Are they going to let it go? Nope, they finish off Dubu. Now only Brew is left, and Fred gets out of there.
I think GOAT5 are pretty happy with that though, because they did get a dieback on Snowstorm, and they really need Snowstorm to scale in order to deal with this Arc Warden.
So dieback on Snow and on the virus.
Oh, I didn't see the virus's buyback.
That was because the virus got solo killed and then fought back and then is currently dead. So I'm
Again.
guessing a dieback. That was rough. Well, Harb now has Shadow Blade flying out, which is something. And
And he's going for
indeed,
BKB. She absolutely needs. Oh, they might run into Riley Ann.
oh,
They know
Riley
he
Ann
plays
gets
Vision.
slowed.
He is super
Gets
dead.
Cinder Brood and Spirit Vessel. Glimpse back. Who's gonna get it? Weeb gets it. And Weeb, your Midas is on cooldown. Weeb.
Oh, he's making a beeline for that small camp. That's not what he wants to Midas, but I don't think he should step
Dude,
up
go
to the
Midas
mid
Sand
lane.
King creep. But you smoked. Go Midas the creep. It's at mid. Midas the Sand King creep. It's right there. Oh, Weeb. Hey, there. Go.
Oh, he's gonna run into this
yeah, I got
storm
it.
spirit. He doesn't want to take the risk.
Yeah, definitely not. His team was smoked behind him. They're just gonna clean up some wards, I guess.
Right.
There we go.
And they
Gotta be
should
careful.
know that there was another obs placed by the Jakiro, but it looks like they forgot about it.
I thought they pinged it
No.
out. Like they were pinging that spot before. Oh god,
Pinged
they
a
gotta be
different
careful. Harb.
GC
No.
Panda still doesn't have ult
Oh,
for
the virus gets dueled. There's a glimpse, but Burrow Check to follow, and down goes the virus 2 indeed with that DD.
They can't fight right now. GC Panda doesn't have reincarnate for another minute. But Weebi's gonna be able to put some pressure top with that double.
And got the
But it
Maelstrom.
looks-
Pretty
They
good.
might be able to hold the tower a bit longer with magnetic field.
Yeah.
Fred
Fred
also
with
has
the
primal
slows.
split. Oh, Storm Spirit jumps in.
Orchid coming in.
A little too far.
Good positioning by Fred. Everyone's still here. Wait, did they just like... They didn't smoke. That was weird. They're pursuing. They gotta be careful. They gotta be so careful.
Now, Indeed is opting to go for Ags instead to get that distance on Burrow Strike. It's definitely better. It feels better than Blink, but it's gonna take a long time for him to farm.
Very true.
It gives him stats though, which he desperately needs. He's very squishy.
And the slow. Caustic finale slow.
It's pretty
Weeb,
nice.
save your double. Save it. Ice. Oh, nice dodge of the ice path. You turn back around. There we go. Do some damage before you die.
But now Weeb is picking up a Orchid, so that's going to be one way to deal with the storm.
Yes.
But this Arc Warden doesn't have any stats. If he gets caught, his 1300 health double is going to die very quick, or just the actual hero.
Yeah, once we get the scepter and with Storm anyway, like you're gonna be in serious trouble. They focus you.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Yeah, but Storm is very far behind. He still doesn't have a Kaya.
Oh wow, way down. Snow is 3k behind Weeb.
That's what happens when you die back.
They take down the tower though, claim the outpost, and go back and defend mid.
The GC Panda, he has his Deso finish up now, and he is going to go for a BKB, which he really needs so that he can fight inside of Sandstorm, not get chain stunned by Lina and Jakiro. And if he can get on top of these heroes, they're going to have a pretty good time killing off supports.
Do it.
Now, Weeb is in a kind of precarious spot. There's an Invis Harp running
They
around.
smoke.
There's a smoke.
They smoke.
It might pop on the Invis LC.
Oh, God.
Counter smoke.
Oh, it does
just
pop.
popped immediately.
Counter smoke. The smoke is oh god, but Fred
Sandstorm gets hit while he's smoking.
pops the ult. He pops the ult.
Committed.
Going onto
They
Harb,
catch Harb?
but they're not really committing. Nobody's committing.
Lift him.
Ice Path
You don't
goes out.
lift.
Glimpse back
Glimpse instead.
into the. They're not. Why are they not committing? They're so scared. Macropar gets dropped down.
Oh no.
He used the
they're
Yules.
missing their
He used
stuns.
it. Epicenter is popped. They finish off Dubu, who got wrecked. And the Epicenter is just killing so much damage. We've almost go down, but not quite. There's the Yules onto Sand King, and he finally goes down 4 times. She ended. There's dual breath onto Fred, getting slowed by the Arc Warden. First life of Yusuke Panda goes down. Second life is coming up. Harb is doing so much damage, but there's the armlet. Can he finish off Harb? Oh my gosh, just press the attack. Oh, Juicy Panda goes down with the Fade Bolt. Well done. Harb goes down. Where's the tips? Where's the tips? They take out 4 heroes, buy it back by the Disruptor.
Man, that fight looked like it was going to be disastrous for GOAT5. They
Yeah.
miscommunicated a bunch of spells, but at the end of the day, they had the better team fight.
They were so scared. They were like, okay, this is clearly a bait of Harb. Let's just like soft commit one at a time and then hope that nothing bad happens.
GC Panda went on, I think, the Lina, stunned up and was about to crit, and then Fred finally used the Cyclone and saved the Lina.
Weave your
And
Midas.
then-
Weave your Midas. Weave. 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 5
Oh,
seconds.
it's-
7 seconds. The creep. No, the camp isn't there. You wasted your Midas. Oh god. Oh god. Oh.
Now the
Oh,
double.
they
he
got
gets
it.
off. Nice.
Whew, 1 second off. Well done. Good job, Weeb.
All right, I'm going to refrain from doing the play-by-play because you're doing a really good job of that, and I don't want to talk over you. I've been trying to do that because I've been excited by the game, and I'm gonna stop.
It's hard not to be
You
excited.
do it better anyway.
Oh, thank you. But it's hard for me to turn it off. But I would totally,
Fair.
if we wanted to switch off, I could totally like turn it off for a
No,
little
no,
bit.
no, that's fine. I'm just in the mode that I had last night when I was solo casting, so I kind of have to.
It is hard when you're like, I mostly solo cast and it's hard to figure out what to do when it's someone else. But for some reason, I'm typically the one streaming it, and so people usually just let me do the thing. Thank you for noticing though. Yeah.
It's your perspective anyway, so I can't follow
true,
your
that's
camera
true.
work and talk about something no one can see anyways.
Well, Fred got Scepter. Now we got double charges.
All right, Snowstorm. He's finished up his Kaya finally, and he's going for a BKB. But this hero is still really, really squishy and susceptible. There's a smoke coming out from GOAT5. They don't have. Oh, they do have ult on GC Panda.
They
and
should Roche. They should Roche. But they're not Roshing. But they should Roche. But they're not.
It's a little tricky for either team to rush, I think. Sand King and Brewmaster or Disruptor. make it
Storm
very
zips
hard.
in.
They
They're
might
pinging
run into
out.
Snowstorm.
They don't
see
have
him, he
initiation,
doesn't
though.
have much mana.
There's
They
a glimpse
glimpse.
into the Static Storm with the silence and Snow. Maybe, come on. They finish off Snow.
He's
Well
dead.
done. Follow up on the
And
Riley
there's
N.
King's Ham.
There we go.
We're
Wait,
seeing
did they
now
have
how
did they have
good this
vision? How did they?
duo.
It was just like the vision from Brew, and then Snow didn't zip out in time.
As soon as they had vision, Glimpse it destroys Storm Spirit. I'm pretty sure that that was in Bolt Lightning too. So
Yeah, it
he
looked
got
like it,
sent
yeah.
right back to the hard camp.
Well done. There we go. 2 quick kills. Now. No. Okay, you're just checking. You're just checking.
Structures are fortified. They must have seen dark clouds.
There is that dominated creep pushing top and a catapult. I think this tower is still going to go down.
Too powerful. You're
Late.
trying. Oh god. You popped the glyph. They popped the glyph. What a jerk. Can you deny it? They do
Got
deny it.
it.
There's the blink bro strike.
The
Wait.
stun, he
There's
did
blink
get one.
too. He didn't get Scepter. He changed it off.
Strike.
There's lift up. Spirit Vessel's well indeed. It's in so much trouble. There's the Yules. But it's 5 versus 1. What are you going to do? Then the Orchid to follow. And Indeed goes, I'm not sure what was going on there. Oh, well, Harb
Yeah.
was there too. They were all there. Or 3 of them were there.
Yep.
Question mark?
Weeb's got his Orchid now, so Storm has to be very careful before he gets his BKB, but it looks like Weeb's going to finish his own BKB before Storm.
What do you think about the quick switch to Blink instead of getting Scepter?
I think he needed to do it, because if you have a Shadow Blade on your carry LC, not a Blink Dagger, someone else needs to get in there.
Yeah, they need some initiation, and Storm hasn't been able to do it yet.
Did you see Fred's all chat?
And oh.
I love this banter between the teams.
Does Indeed love to play Brew? Because they banned it last time. Goat banned it last time.
I guess. It's not what I associate with him. Back when he played on Pot of Wrath, I don't think I ever saw him on Brewmaster. He was usually on Axe or Mars, I think.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I casted Pry like a few times. I don't remember. Well, I'm sorry, Indeed. You're doing a great job on this Sand King 2. Oh, they're not in Roche. Harv is racing up the cliff. Triangles. 3 hero smokes, but you're very far, far, far away. Dubu kills the wards. Now they know where you are. Do you want to cross the middle lane? No, you don't. No, you don't.
Pandamonium are in a good spot to take Roche, but their heroes aren't very good at it. Only LC, and I don't think that LC wants to be sitting in the pit during Roche, because she's most of the damage and the lockdown that they have.
Tier 3 items. Let's go. Let's go.
Weeb,
They're running into
teleports
someone.
in.
Up the cliff.
Can it-
Mr. Fichet's here.
Oh.
Light Sugar connects
missed
onto
it.
Juicy
Let's
Panda.
see.
Well done, but
Dubu.
Dubu's here. Connect onto the Sand
they
King
locked
with
down
the
Luna.
Spirit Vessel. Mr. Fichet
Indeed
Yules
should
is up.
drop as well.
Another Yules. Lots of Yules is everywhere. They finish off. Can they get Sand King? They
Yep.
Pearl Strike, and it's quite good. There we go.
Yep, and they're going right into Roche.
Double kill. Yeah, they need to now. Buybacks
And
are
Despair, he hits like
not
a truck.
available. No Sand King buyback and no Zelina. No Lena buyback. There we go. Deso and Bubble. Bradley Ann's here though with the Macro Pyre and the Ice Path. That's gonna hurt him a lot. They're gonna go. They're gonna keep going. Yeah, they can't stop him, I guess. But wow, Juicy Panda taking a lot of damage.
I mean, he doesn't care. He's got lifesteal. He's
Oh
got
no,
second
they
life.
catch out Riley Ann. It's not quite enough to get away. Wow, you're
Someone
kind of
should
trapped
tip
in a
him.
weird spot. Trapped between the edge of the kinetic field and the cliff. That was really silly.
Meanwhile, during all that, Snowstorm was able to farm up his BKB. He's just been camped out bottom because they've not been playing there, and it's on the courier now.
Nice. And tier 3 items. Now we got the
finds a
Titan
Titan Sliver.
Sliver.
That's pretty nice for LC.
And they got a Psychic Headband on the Lena. That's pretty good. And
That's
the
very
Mindbreaker. Mindbreaker's okay, I guess. That'd be very good to have on the GOAT5 side.
We said GC Panda has a BKB of his own now too, and
Whoa, that came out of nowhere. Oh, well, no, I guess he had that queued up, but
Mhm.
I
he's
totally
going for
missed it.
Silver Edge next. I think that's a good item.
Silver Edge? Okay. I was
It's kind of
hoping-
weird because it gives you a guaranteed crit, which Wraith King already has, but it's just a great item.
Do those crits stack because they're different kinds of crits? I always get confused because some of the crits are crits, some of the crits are not actually crits. They're like,
Yeah.
they don't count as the crit. Like Enchant Totem. That's like adding damage, it's not a crit. But then like P8's crit is a crit.
Right, so I think if you have... I think both crits like effectively go on cooldown. It doesn't get saved for your next attack, but the highest damage crit will override the previous one.
Aw. No stacking crits. No multiplicative crits. Cinder Brew, they're going on to Indeed. It's only 2, but they get the
Those
blink
blink
away.
out.
Nice job, Indeed.
If he had used the Spirit Vessel, I don't think he'd
Oh,
be
they
able
get
to
the
blink out.
glimpse back though. How on the road did they have vision? Oh, there was a
He
dust.
throws, but at short range.
They
Yules
steal
is
Burrow
off
Strike.
the dust.
Are they gonna do it? No one's really following up. There's the Orchid. There is the Weave. They're still.
They're still playing very cautious.
Yeah.
and
What's?
spread
Why are
out.
they doing that? I'm so confused.
I don't know. I think they're looking for more heroes. They're worried about Jakiro or Lena setting up to burst someone.
Well, they got the kill, and Juicy Panda's like, okay, I'm gonna solo push mid. I don't care. I am Harb. I do what I want.
Dire's top tower is under
I will prove Harb wrong. There they're going. They're not seeing much resistance. And Harb's at bottom.
He's showing.
Harb's got BKB. That's pretty huge.
Yep.
Much needed. Weave's gonna push top now. As we'd hope.
This Rubik has an item coming. I think it's a Blink Dagger. This Blink Dagger is very, very scary for Storm Spirit because you have that instant lift into probably a stun from Wraith King, and it's very hard for Snowstorm to play the map because even though he has this BKB, he still dies very, very fast if he's locked down for anything more than a second.
Are they gonna chain stun him for a while?
Yes, and Rubik makes that very, very easy. And
Bubble.
Rubik is going for Shard now, I think. And that Shard is very good for keeping these heroes alive, especially Arc Warden or anyone that gets dueled.
Rubik shard. Yeah, that's definitely good. Huge distance. Oh, indeed, is coming very far forward.
Lose this tier 3.
Weave, can they kill Weave's thing? Weave. Oh, not
Harb's
quite.
deciding to just counter push bottom instead.
Oh,
he
blink
gets
bro
caught
strike.
by
Harb
Bro
is in
Strike.
trouble.
Lift comes
Oh
out.
no, lift with the with the
Get
clap.
off. He
Do
goes
they have
into this.
vision?
Do they have any dust?
Vision. Oh no. The courier got killed. Wait, the courier had what? The courier had 2 deaths on it, but I don't know where it was. Where? Oh, snow killed the courier. Oh, it was across the map. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
They didn't pick up the
It's
dust before the
unfortunate.
TP. That was unfortunate.
Disruptor did have sentries, but they weren't in the. He didn't get there in time for the kill.
Oh,
That would have been huge.
that would have. That was a good trade then. You did way more damage to the tower than. Oh no, well not way more, but you didn't lose your tower and you dealt a good chunk of damage. Yeah, we killing that arcane rune. That's right.
You don't want a Storm Spirit with that. Now Storm Spirit, now that he has BKB, he goes for Kaya Stange. The item beefs him up a bit. You don't get this extra static resistance against Static Storm, but it
Ooh,
is
yeah.
very nice against Rubik. It's gonna be a lot harder for them to chain stun him,
I was hoping
but I still think they
Bloodstone.
can pull it off.
I was hoping the Bloodstone, but I guess it wouldn't help that much. It's better to have the status resistance and the tankiness.
No, if you're against a Rubik, you need the status resistance because Rubik is gonna
Weave,
have a stole.
Weave,
nice
what are you
path for
doing?
LFA.
Wait, this is the real Weave. What is he doing?
Yep.
Hero strike, duel, snow. What? I don't know what just happened.
Yeah, he popped his 9-second BKB and just got dueled and died immediately.
And he has satanic, but like I don't know what. Did he forget that it was him and not the illusion? I always wonder if people forget that.
I've done that more times than I can count, and I play a lot of Arc Warden. It's very tragic, and I usually all chat to let the other team know, like, oops.
That's very, very
Whoops.
considerate of you.
He doesn't have buyback, so.
Okay, blink bro strike from the Rubik. With another bro strike on a Brewmaster, went to Ice Path, but there's crits. There's the Orchid though onto Brew. Can Brew get it off? There's a Static Storm, and they're still alive to take out. Indeed, Brew pops
gets
the
off.
split.
They have to run.
BKB on Juicy Panda. Can they
Does
finish
he have
off? There's the
mana?
stun. There's the Ice Path. They get the nice ult as well. Harb is so low. He
Where's
gets
your
the
detection?
gun out.
They get it dust off. And
There's
stun
the
comes out
rock.
a boulder,
Juicy
and
Panda
they
is so
let them-
slowed. Wraith Fire
Another
Blast. You need a crit. Oh, there's the crit. Okay, that was really close. Wait, everyone else got out? What?
Yeah, Jakiro was able to TP out. Red with
Yeah,
the
tips.
chat.
Woo! Try harder, please. Try harder. They tried really hard to kill Fred. They like chain stunned it all up, but he was at such a weird, awkward spot behind the tower. I like the simultaneous bro strikes from the same direction.
Yes.
Very cute.
It's a good thing it didn't like double the sound effect and make a very, very single loud burrow strike.
That would be really fun. What if a double silence, a double global silence,
That
double
should
the
never
sound.
happen. Rubik should never be stealing global silence. If that
Oh, that's a
happens,
good
something's
point.
going
Yeah, how would that ever
terribly
happen?
wrong.
That should never happen. It's like a BKB Rubik. That'd just
They
be
finally
weird.
got
They
that
get
2B
the
tower.
tower. Are
And
they
he
gonna
blinks
keep
in
pushing?
snowstorms just to kill the Skellies.
There we go. And they got the shard on the Jakiro, which is super annoying. So
It's
many
a really
little
good shard.
spirits everywhere. The fake Weave
Oh,
was out there, popped the
yes.
BKB. Doing a lot of
Let's get one
damage.
max with it. He's got back up now.
That's something, that's something.
Harb
got
is up and
Satanic for
everyone
some
needs to
reason.
respect that.
I don't really get the Satanic, but I guess maybe it'll be useful at some point.
It gives the hero a lot of extra health. and I think he
That's
thinks that lifesteal will enable him to maybe survive duel, but I don't think it's enough. I would have much preferred a Lincoln's. It's good against Storm too.
Oh, that's a good point.
Oh,
I'll listen to
Harb
that
is
pick.
walking up. He's not invis, and they
He
don't
already
have
used
vision of
it.
him
Where's
yet.
he?
There's an obs.
They're going. Oh, but there's a static storm onto the storm, but he already popped the BKB. Hard pops BKB as well, looking for the Fred, but Fred gets the primal split off. There's a duel finally onto Weave, but onto the illusion. And there's the bubble. Oh, it's so good. Max Fire goes in as well. They finished off Riley, and they're going to Snow. Actually, Snow gets out of there. They finish off Harb with the crazy amount of damage coming out. They're pursuing around, they have the primal split coming out, and the virus with the lift up onto Indeed. Indeed's trying to get out, but they already killed 3 heroes, and Indeed just gets wrecked. Juicy Panda with a triple kill. Wicked sick.
So many great things happened in the
Tips to
fight that
Harb.
just clicked the fight just perfectly for GOAT5. You had, it looked like Fred was going to go down, but the shard from Rubik just lifted him to safety. With
And the Glimmer Cape,
and
the
he
Glimmer
got out.
Cape got made him invis just long enough for the duel not to work.
That
It
being
was so
said,
good.
I hope GOAT5 know that there's an obs up here, because that's the only reason they took that terrible fight.
Yeah, it seemed weird that Harb was walking by on the up. But yeah, it was because of that thing. And then Storm just zipped in. Yeah, they should know, right? Because Storm went in. Nah, just drunk. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Do it a third time. More feeds, plucks. They take the mid racks.
Luckily, they won't be getting megas, because there's that tier 2 down bottom, but it's gonna hurt. Your heroes do not really push out waves very well. Storm can try it, but he's still vulnerable to Rubik. Shakiro can do it, but he's vulnerable too.
Weave's going for that Gleipnir, which is going to be more annoying. So much brute power. Roche with the shot. Why are you walking by Roche? Dude.
That was a very early spawn, and they see it.
It's okay, so shards. We want Wraith King shard. We all love Wraith King shards.
Fred just finished an Aeon disc. Now that jump, that
Oh. And
Pandamonium
there's
had
no
been
way
trying-
that
been
you can't get it
trying
off.
pregame, it's not gonna work.
Oh, you should give Brew the shard. Even though I would rather not. But that makes the most sense, I think.
I don't think the Void Spirit Panda is that good.
Doesn't it give you like the silence? Oh wait, yeah. Oh,
It gives a
disarm.
disarm. But it's a long cooldown. You can't use it quite as much.
Oh,
It
so you
pops
can only
quick
release
for
it in like
this.
one fight.
Yeah, you can really only use it once in a fight.
Then shard on Wraith King. Do the oh,
You don't get the DD.
that was scary. Still gets the DD. Are you gonna use it, Juicy Panda? Get all the skellies. Infinite skellies. Oh, but you didn't get the skelly talents. I always get the skelly talents.
Disruptor. This Disruptor shard is really, really nice. Look at that big AoE on the
Whoa, that's
Another
huge.
strike.
Oh my gosh,
And
I didn't know. I always thought it was the other part, but that. Oh wow, they're going on to someone. They catch out Indeed, who pops the BK beam. Rose strikes away. Can they catch him out? He's got blink, but he's getting. Oh no, there's a
Sentry?
TP out. Ah, and
it doesn't happen. He barely gets out. Harp is playing top. There's a lot of TPs.
Oh no, Harp. There's the Cinder.
Let's
Do they have
do this.
vision? They don't have vision. There's the blink forward. There's the dust. BKB
Yes,
TP.
BKB.
There we go. There we go. Okay, now the Disruptor ult looks. I mean, the shard looks really cool. I didn't realize there was the big AOE. People don't really get it, but I always read
also-
it and was like, it's the heals and the movement speed.
It also buffs. Yeah, the buff is really, really good.
Oh, and
75
attack speed, too.
speed on a Wraith King is a huge deal.
Whoa. Well, I like the radius. It just looks so dramatic.
Sand King's in a rough spot. If he got spotted there, he won't have BKB. He's playing down bottom though.
They know he's there. He has blink. Get out of there. Why? They brought a sentry, dude. He blinked. Oh, he blinked that way. That was clever. That was clever. And the Skellies don't walk that way because the Skellies sometimes don't do the right thing.
Yep.
They want the tower.
Oh, Juicy Panda almost walked into Harp.
Oh
He
no!
said he's
Juicy
gonna
Panda!
Find
Oh,
Riley.
so close. So close. So close.
Oh, he might still find Harp.
Harb? Oh, but Harb is also shadow bladed. Okay, we're okay.
All right.
Nobody died, and Indeed's cutting the wave. Well done, Indeed. Son's offspring. Oh, Son's offspring. I know, Son.
You're starting to feel
Son
that
of Bra.
last pick LC. It's not really panning out like they wanted. It needed to be a tempo hero, but you took what 1 or 2 bad fights, and now it feels like a liability.
He was having all the funs.
Yeah. I don't remember the last time LC won a duel. It must have been at least 10 minutes ago.
120 still 1 damage. Okay, it's not too. It is 40 minutes, but it's not too bad. It could be worse. Could be worse.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely doesn't seem like Harp's kind of hero. Like when I think of Harp heroes.
Yeah.
There's the
I don't know if it's
dust.
going to scale too well.
Oh, they popped the aesthetics cap onto the Sand King. Juicy Panda's getting Glimmer Cape getting. Oh wait, BKB's popped on Indeed. Indeed's going in. There's the epicenter.
If he catches Ruben,
Oh,
he
epicenter
doesn't
gets
do
stolen.
anything.
BKB
Harp
popped
is
by Weave.
fine.
Juicy Panda takes out Mr.
He's
Fishy.
so-
Mr. Fishy buys back. Juicy Panda pops the BKB going on to Harp. So much damage. Laguna Blade goes out onto Virus, but not quite there. First life
no.
of Juicy Panda is lost. They finish off Riley Ann. Riley Ann buys back. That's a dieback from Mr. Fishy. There's Tag Storm getting dropped. Oh my god, so much snow is getting just absolutely demolished from Weave, and then so much physical damage. Snow gets out of there just barely. Fred's first spirit ends. He's dropped the second one. Snow is still alive. Devirus goes down to Snow. Bro Strike on the back. Indeed is all alone. There's R with the duel onto Dubu, showing him he can do it. He has the shard for the
Aegis is down.
Magic community. They go on to
Weave
Weave.
uses
Weave
his
pops
might keep
the
it alive.
Satanic.
Go with Weave, though.
Use the Midas. Use the Midas.
Doesn't have mana.
So much damage. Harb is trying to pursue. There's a Gleipnir. Weave has the second thing though. There's the BKB with the spell immunity. Oh god, Harb, you're in trouble. Question mark? Question mark? Oh god. Sorry, my back and zips in. Finishes off Weave on the back lines. Blink Bro Strike. Juicy Panda loses life too. Okay, they got Fred. Fred gets the TP out just in time. Wow. Busted.
So much happened in that fight, but it's mega
5
spam
buybacks.
for GOAT5.
And 5 buybacks. That was crazy. 2 diebacks. Well, hard buying the shard was very helpful. That made a big difference.
It did. He got the duel off on the Rubik. No, the Disruptor.
Disruptor, yeah.
Which I thought was a little odd because Disruptor already casted all his spells.
I think he just
But-
wanted the damage. He wanted to make a
at this stage of the
statement.
game, the damage doesn't matter.
He was like, I'm gonna get a kill in the middle of everyone. You can't stop me. You can't stop me.
True.
Oh,
But
cute
he didn't have
mechas.
BKB that whole fight, so I did not see that they could hold their high ground. But I guess 5 buybacks is enough to do it. He's running around with DD. I doubt he's gonna catch anyone.
We need shard on Storm Spirit. I love Overload.
Oh,
Oh,
they're
jump in
jumping
with the
over.
Orchid onto the virus. That's a
And
lot
this
of
is
trouble.
gonna be
There's the
duel.
duel as well onto the virus. There's the win.
He's got buyback though. Snowstorm's out of mana
Another win.
and does not have much mana regen.
We got 1 Primal Spit, not 2. But Aeon Disc up in a second. There we go. Fred
Arc
is
hits
back
for
up to full.
700 damage. They could do a lot of damage to this tier 3 tower if they wanted, but
Well, he's
these
going
guys
up.
are up soon.
There's Kinetic Field, there's Cinder Brew. There's the Blink. Okay, Blink Bro Strike onto Fred, but there's the Mega Creeps. Spirit Vessel's well onto
Primal
Fred,
Split
onto
used.
Harb. Primal Split is used. Are they going to go on anyone? Harb pops the
pops
BKB
BKB.
to get away. Indeed is there. Bro Strikes up to the high ground. Nobody's there to follow up onto him. They should be able to back
Meanwhile,
up. Weeb
Tempest
TP, he's
looks
going
like
on the
he
tower.
is-
Orchid as well, pops the BKB. Weeb, work on it. Do it. Do it. Gleipnir as well, but there's the Yules to save Jakiro. Weeb is making space. Space created. Okay.
This is the problem with losing Mega Creeps to an Arc Warden, is that you need your waves to not ever come near your base. And
Yeah.
it's so hard to do that against Mega Creeps. Weeb is always going to be hitting these tier 4 towers now.
Yeah, he's free to always just send one out whenever.
Yeah,
And
and
you
if you're
can't-
teleporting back all your heroes, the rest of the heroes on GOAT5 can just farm and make use of the map.
It's almost impossible to keep all the lanes pushed out. Yeah, because like Jakiro can do it and Harp can do it.
And,
I guess
and
it-
it's very dangerous for them to try to push out these waves as well.
Harp
I'm
going
pretty
for
sure they
Satanic.
can instantly kill Harb, Storm Spirit, or Sand King if they show on a wave and GOAT5 are ready to fight.
Once Dubu gets Scepter, that'll be pretty good. The Static
Mm-hmm.
Storm. That'll help even
We've
more.
actually picked up Boots of Travel too, so he could TP to his allies now. Oh.
Go on, someone zip on Juicy Panda with the Orchid, but there's Light Check ready to follow. Can they do it? Static Storm onto Harp, but the duel finishes up on the virus. Snow is getting slow, but second life of Juicy Panda pops the BKBs, pursuing more huge crits, takes out Riley Ann so quick. Wraith Fire left followed by back by Riley Ann. I mean by the Rubik, Mr. Fishy goes down. There's the glimpse. Weeb is trying to pursue onto Harb. Harb is still in trouble. But there's the BKB and the Burrow Strike onto Indeed. Oh no, DB Polar Bear gets destroyed.
Oh,
Juicy Panda is getting wrecked by Snow, getting kited, and Juicy Panda goes down.
no.
Could not armor toggle fast enough.
Snowstorm might die to the Tempest Double though.
Oh no! A little bit further, Weeb is trying. There's the there's the Orchid. It's gonna be enough, Gleipnir, and they finish off Snow. That's a dieback, right? Yeah. Tips going out to Weeb. Well done. Tips to Snow. They gotta defend, of course. Not like
Nation
this.
is exposed now.
Not like this. They have no problem defending though.
To see GC
No
Panda
problem.
instantly deleting Jakiro. Lena got one
Two
shot.
hits.
Deleted
Lena got
from-
one shot? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
At least Riley took 2 shots.
Yes. But he almost got the Storm Spirit as well.
It was so close. I was hoping he could toggle it in time, but
You know, there's
just
some
not
very
quite.
clutch armlet toggling though. Just didn't get the last one.
Oh, the enchanted quiver. So the crit with the enchanted quiver.
Oh, I didn't see the quiver. That's why.
That must have done the trick.
The Storm Spirit has Ags, but I haven't seen him utilize it
Oh.
yet. He's always been stunning one person at a time.
Yeah, that must be new.
Yeah. I hope that the virus positions a bit more carefully, because that fight only went poorly because he got dueled. And then the Disruptor was right next to him. Dropped Static Storm onto Harb, but he doesn't have Axe, so he could just BKB it off.
Yeah, they don't seem to be able to stop Harb, like always just walking in the backside and taking out the Rubik and Disruptor. Just like they seem to be by themselves typically.
They
haven't
didn't
been
have
able to stop
sentries
Harb.
there for the start of the fight, and Harb could just walk in.
He's got Satanic now. That's gonna make him that much harder to kill.
Mhm.
This Harb skin is just so annoying to me. Every time I see it, it looks like blade mail. The spikes on his
It
on
does.
her back, it like looks. I love the scarf. I like the general skin. That one, I just keep thinking blade mail. Okay, so do we have only tier 4 items? Where are the tier 4 items?
Sometimes the winds of
Where? Oh, there's already a bunch of tier 4 items. I just haven't seen them yet.
souls. Such
Okay, I'm
Bruce
starting my
gone.
timer.
Rule book. First pause. Wait, I thought that's our second pause. Or is it? Oh, was it 5 per game?
Something like that.
Oh, that's a lot more than before.
All right. Indeed is going to be finishing up a halberd soon. That will help quite a bit against not just Juicy Panda, but also the Arc Warden.
Oh, that'll really help.
Yeah. None of them have True Strike yet. So that extra evasion is going to keep him pretty tanky too.
Why did no one get Trickster Cloak? No one's using the Trickster Cloak. That's weird. No one's using Flicker? What?
Dude,
Why does
Polar Bear's
Disruptor-
still holding on to a Keen Optic that it's one of the best tier 1 neutral items, but surely he should pick
Yeah,
up
at
a
this
different one
point-
by now.
You should get Quickening Charm or Flicker. Probably Quickening Charm. Oh, or
There's
Blast
a
Rig.
telescope on Rubik. That
Blast
feels
Rig would
really
be
nice
good.
to have.
Okay, and then shard-wise, we got lots of shards. Snow doesn't have a shard, but everyone else has a shard on the Panda side. And GOAT5 has a couple of shards.
Looking at the buyback status, everyone on Pandamonium, their buyback should be coming back off cooldown in about a
Couple
minute and a half now.
Yeah.
So I would like to see GOAT5 either push now or grab Aegis.
At
from
least
the
take
Roche
Aegis,
that
yeah,
is
you
up.
might as well.
Yeah. But you have a nice window where there's no buybacks, where you should just be able to end the game.
Hopefully they're paying attention to that. That they know where, when the timings were.
Buybacks are probably the most important resource in the game of Dead.
Whoa, wait, and he goes in and tries to steal it, but they just kill him. What in the, and Snow zips in, what are they doing?
Electric Vortex,
What?
but there's no follow-up.
Yeah, why do they do that? There's nobody even there. BKB wears off Snow, Snow must be crazy careful to harvest here with the duel. Once again, onto the Rubik. Oh my goodness. Doing so much damage. You almost eyes this while they finish off Snowstorm. Ice Path goes out and they connect. You goes down to Riley Ann.
The supports are down, but
What was that? Was so confusing. Oh no, Riley Ann is just caught. I don't know where. There is the fuels. There's the silence, and down goes Riley Ann. Double kill for
20
Juicy Panda.
seconds. 20 seconds for Jakira's buyback. I don't know if he has a gold for it.
So who got what? What
The
did?
Sand King didn't pick up anything. There's a refresher shard on Juicy Panda as well as a cheese.
There's something
Oh, there we go. Okay, there it is. So now we got
Yeah,
three.
they
We got
this
4
is gonna be the
lives.
final push.
4 lives. Oh no, it sounds on the hard, but doesn't have BKB. He has Satanic, but he gave up. He gave up.
That's game.
He just stopped. GG. Just like that.
Oh, that was a fun series.
Oh, very fun. 1-all. They each get a game. Each having a lot of fun. Both teams seem to really get along. Get to poke fun at each other. Congrats to GOAT5 for winning game number 2. And that ends week number 3 for the 2 of them. Now they're both still tied once again with 5 wins apiece. I wonder, let's see, the only other team was SRU Fallen Rocks.
So,
So we'll
if this
see.
is week 3, that means they've only dropped the games to each other, right?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Oh, and it looks
They
like
get to
SRU Fallen Rocks only won. Yeah, now they only won 1 game too. So now they're going to be tied for first again. GOAT5 and
Okay.
Panda. Yeah. With Pot of Wrath came back. Well done.
They got a 2-0.
Yeah, they got a 2-0. They only lost one. They dropped 1 game to Illegal. Oh no, I want Team Illegal to do well. I love Team Illegal. But they're not doing so hot. It's okay. They can come back. They can do it.
I'll probably be casting them next week. We'll see what happens.
Yay, Illegal. Oh, and poor Grin Reavers. Oh, it's a totally different lineup. Their team just like changes all the time. I never know who's on what. Oof. Well, cool. Thanks for casting with me Insane Chaos. It was
Thank you for
very
having me.
fun. Oh, of course. Always a pleasure. I even put your name on the thing, on the stream, just cause, yeah. Cool. Well, good night, everyone. Thanks for watching. I'll be back next week, but check out Insane Chaos if he's casting in between, as it seems you might. Yeah. Cool.
Hey, have a good night.